neither of us have found a listener submission.
I found one. It's a tiny one, but...
I'll find one, don't worry.
Okay, something's not working.
If all else fails, Vanessa send us, like...
Do we have the right string key in that? I don't know.
Yeah, it's the same one, yeah.
Okay.
Can you guys hear us? Hello? Are we live? We don't know what we're doing.
Wait, can I just load up your YouTube channel on my phone?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think you gotta go to that button.
I can't. Can you see us?
Can't hear you. We can hear you, but you can't see us. Fuck.
No, you can definitely see this.
Super echoey, too.
You can see it?
Yeah.
Hang on, we're trying to fix it, guys. We don't know what we're doing.
No, they can see us.
Oh, they can see us.
Yeah.
Hold on. They say that they can't see us.
You liars.
Nice.
Can hear but can't see. No, we
We should
can't.
try refreshing, guys.
Should we try refreshing? We should still stay live because of OBS.
Did you
There's
edit
an
that?
echo.
Yeah, there's a bad echo.
Well, what's that from?
Do you have two inputs?
I'll turn it.
Maybe that'll fix it.
We can see, but there's an echo.
Okay, listen, we're getting there. We're so close.
We thought we had it yesterday.
We can see, but there's an echo. Okay, listen, we're getting there. We're so close.
Why is there still an echo? For some reason, I'm waiting for a killer 4-part harmony. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know what to do.
Is it two?
Christian, you want the wheel, man? You can't pull it very far. It's what two?
Like, are you streaming there and streaming here?
We're supposed to. You have to be streaming through OBS to get onto YouTube. Refresh worked. Okay, so maybe it doesn't matter if we're too close to each other's mics. They should all be on the same thing. All the inputs going through one.
There's something playing in the background.
Maybe that fixes it. Have Will look at it sometime. Maybe he can fix it. Get out of here, Vanessa.
Son of a bitch.
Hi, Vanessa.
Computer volume's off. Try that. Can you pull it back up?
Yeah,
Oh, you said that.
I'm listening to it. There's still an echo.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we are inside of a can.
Do you mind if I try?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Listen.
Figure it out.
We need an IT.
Guys, this is
What a
embarrassing.
stream.
Thank you.
How's everyone doing? Listen, Candace, you might not accept it, Josh. You know what Vanessa got. Candace, you might not mind the echo, but we're perfectionists, as you can tell from our audio quality. Unplug it, plug it back in. It's not a terrible idea.
Is that gonna ruin
Do
everything?
they work in IT?
What was all that yellow under output?
Desktop audio. Where at? Here?
Yeah.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's not this.
Hmm.
Have you tried putting it in rice? Oh, fuck. That was...
Our podcast is too wet.
Let's try here.
I have been telling Erica, like, my favorite kind of podcast is just a sopping wet podcast.
Is there?
What does that mean?
You know, I tell you all the time.
That sounds gross. I don't like that.
Anybody in the chat? Has anybody in the chat sent us in an email that we haven't opened yet?
That's right.
How do you? Okay, Will. How do you make sure the audio source isn't duplicated? Because it's not. Do you ever think about that?
This is going downhill quick, boys.
What did someone just say here? Is there two things outputting the sound? The only thing outputting the sound is we have a soundboard going into OBS and then OBS going to YouTube.
System.
Listen, I'm going to turn off the board and turn it back on. Thoughts?
Do it.
Hopefully it doesn't ruin everything.
Maybe we gotta turn the camera's sound off completely. But
Alright. Is there any chance?
no, disable though. There's no way that fixed it.
Yes, Josh ruined something. No echo? No echo? No echo? Did someone say no echo? Candace? It worked? We turned it off and we turned it back on?
Hell yeah.
Are we? That's fucking wild. That's all it took, baby.
Are we good?
We're good.
Wait. No, we aren't good. I didn't hit record yet. Let me... And now we're starting.
Hey.
What's up, man?
What's up, dude? I am gonna take this off.
Can you not talk during the intro, dog?
Rude as hell to our guests.
Hello, boys, girls, and MDs, and welcome
Hi.
to our first live podcast.
Stream live podcast. Yes, we did a live stream
We're
on
crushing
TikTok
it.
the other day, and it was fun.
We're absolutely crushing it. No issues.
We're pros at this now.
If you're listening to this afterwards, it went great. We didn't have any issues before. I'm going to pop out chat here so we can see it a little bit better. All right. Let's go. How's everyone doing tonight? You hear about this? You see this? You guys hear about the news?
What's the news?
Um,
Judgies are live?
Ivermectin's back in business, baby.
Bro. Stop it.
Guys, Luis is here.
Luis!
Luis, of course, our first guest.
Mm-hmm.
Our first guest.
Did you write me a cool rhyme like you did Joseph?
Let me think one off this. I didn't. Let me think of one off the
I'm
top.
going home.
Our friend for life, who also knows Christian's wife, the only person of color that we've had on so far,
Twice. Oh, did it rhyme?
and his other persona is Steven.
Wait, isn't Jake Guerrero half?
He's
It's
a
quarter.
quarter.
It's Luis!
Hello, Louise.
What's up?
What's up, guys?
Hi, friends. I was on episode 7,
7.
along with Steven.
Yeah.
I don't know if Steven's here today.
Our 2 roommates.
I can't do that kind of improv.
Oh yeah,
on
that was the
spot.
roommate episode. I forgot.
People thought that Steven was a real person. There's at least 1 or 2 people who thought that Steven was a real person.
I got asked if I lived in Corpus Christi.
Somebody asked if we lived in Corpus Christi.
They were very excited.
Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi.
Very excited to learn that we live in Texas.
We do not. I'm so sorry. We live in
Bummer.
Illinois.
The Texas of the Midwest.
I don't think so.
There's a lot more things closer to Texas in the Midwest than Illinois.
Bring Steven out from Angel.
Uh-oh, now you have
That's
to.
your mom.
That's my mom?
That's your mom.
Oh, no.
Hey, bro.
See, now they're going to see me being awkward and not knowing how to bring this out and looking at you for help.
We can't. None of this can be cut either.
Hey, what do you think about the Kyle Rittenhouse trial?
Oh, fuck that guy.
You're taking me in the hole and I don't want to go already. I
What's that
cannot.
thing you saying, like, maybe he's not that bad of a guy?
Well, it wasn't me. It was Steven, if anything. So don't say me.
Wisconsin. So we're actually not that far away from Kenosha.
Right, and Kyle Rittenhouse is
Yeah.
from Illinois.
So, yeah, somebody said no, that's Wisconsin. We're only like hour and a half, if that.
If I am.
Maybe
From
even an
Kenosha?
hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't think... Can you say that for 1 second? I don't think I got a chance to introduce myself, did I? You gotta say my name. That's the most important.
I don't think we said any of our names.
Oh no, we just introduced Luis.
Yeah, we're too eager.
Thanks
so.
for being on my podcast.
I'll go first. I'm Christian.
This is weird. This isn't the order.
She's Erica. And that's Josh. And we are
The Judgies.
The Judgies live place on the internet?
Hello. We were supposed to be in Carbondale tonight at SIU,
Yeah.
but
There we
it's
go.
okay.
We were definitely supposed to.
Yeah. But they're a bunch of suck lookies. Fuck you, SIU.
Stop it.
Damn, dog. I'm gonna be that mean.
I'm never donating to you.
Well, because we're poor and we've already given them money. We gave them $36,000 each for our...
You got $40,000
degrees.
on me, you son of a bitch.
I mean, but you guys got like good lifelong careers out of it, so like kind of worth it.
That I'm miserable in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is there any person who's not miserable?
Luis likes his job.
No, I do not.
Steven loves his job.
Hell yeah. Was that a good one?
Yeah, he's a professional pussy eater.
Oh my god.
Every day. Just, I have so much on me.
Luis, I'm
Listen.
sorry to tell you this. Your boss is in the chat right now. You're
Fired.
You're fired. Don't even come
You're
in on
fucking
Monday.
fired.
I think
Dude.
his boss might give him a raise.
Can you guys hire me?
Uh,
I'll be, I have no skills that you could use. Not great at cleaning. Yeah,
What-
that's
can
my
you hang out? Are you good at hanging out? Because like so far you're kind of lackluster at that.
Listen,
Am I good at hanging out?
I mean, I've seen your, yeah.
Yeah.
Can
I'm
you
good.
learn to edit and manage our social media accounts? Can
I-
you learn to be funny?
I just want to like ride your guys' coattail as long as I can.
Okay, well, we need you to do something.
Same here, Luis.
Oh,
Same here.
Nor, Mumtaz, don't do anything crazy while driving.
What's happening?
Someone's name is Nor Mumtaz, and I said don't do anything crazy while driving because Nor was the, Yeah.
Nor
he's Australian.
virus.
I'm driving and listening. Please don't do anything I need to say.
Speaking of, guys, we had speaking of employees hiring people, we had the funniest interaction at the bank today.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
we
my
went.
God.
We went to go.
What was her name? Joe?
Jill.
Jill?
Yeah,
Are
Jill.
You guys heard her name? I didn't.
It was up on the plaque. So
Ah, yeah.
we went into our bank to. We formed an LLC a couple months ago, back in August.
Big time.
That's a little company, and so we were setting up a business account, and this people are nosy around here. Midwest, you get the classic like they pretend like they're nice and asking, but they just want to know.
They
Yeah.
saw 3 like mid-20-year-olds come in asking to set up a business account. They're like, "What could you possibly need that for?"
You're,
And what are you doing with the name The Judgies? What is Judgies? What are you doing?
You don't have boots on that are dirty. You're not finding work in this parts. So when I went in and I was like talking about it, they were like, "Oh, what do you guys do?" And I was like, "Content creation." And they're like, "What do you mean content creation?"
Luis, this one's for you.
Oh.
Also,
Somebody thinks Luis
what
is
an-
looking
here,
pretty.
thank you for
Sorry, go on, Josh. I got
thank you for
distracted.
committing time theft. I am double charging myself for the time, so I'm also committing time theft. So everyone around here, they just ask questions. So we went up to the teller and we're like, "Hey, we need to, set up a business account." And she's just like, "Oh, what for?" And she just kept we had 2 pieces of paper, the articles of organization and then our employee identification number for the state of Illinois. And she just kept flipping back and forth between the 2 papers, just like, "What are you guys doing with it?" And we're like,
It's a business.
"If you can't help us, why does it matter?"
Yeah.
So we had to wait for somebody else. Sweetest old lady. She was probably like 60.
Well,
Late 50s.
what does her age have to do with it?
Just giving a description.
Okay, well, she was short
Short glasses.
and had gray hair.
Sweet.
Very nice.
And she-
hilarious. Honestly,
Dry humor. Could
she
be the
was
fourth
ripping on
judge.
Josh
She fits
the
up with
whole
you guys.
time.
So we sit down looking like we do. And she's like, "So what are you guys doing?" We're like, "Yeah, so like media production. We got a podcast. We do YouTube
TikTok,
stuff.
Instagram.
Yeah." And she's like,
Podcast? What is that? What's that? I've never heard of that. And it's like, it's kind of like a radio show.
which is a pretty apt
Yeah, that's a
description.
really good one.
And she just immediately is like, looks at me and she asks, "Where do you guys do it?" And Christian's like, "Oh, in his house," and points to me. And then she's like, oh, like in your mom's basement or something, like Wayne's World style, and just starts ragging on me. And
She goes, Wayne's World.
Kept bringing it up like every 15 minutes too. Like, you sure it's not in his mom's basement? It's like, come on, lady.
Well,
He's sensitive.
And with a lot of that stuff, like, you could tell even she wasn't really taking us that seriously until we handed them the check. And really, the check was only for $1,000.
No, only.
But we had...
But it was from Netflix.
Yeah, Erica name-dropped Netflix. And
Oh,
she's
yeah, I
like,
did.
oh, so you guys are famous.
Yes. Yes, we are.
And we're like, no, but... yeah, Bank Old Lady. So, long story short, I don't know how much we need to talk about it. At the end, she's like, you guys might be my maiden voyage. I might look you guys up and listen to your podcast. So
I told her we'd name drop her.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
her name's Jill.
Jill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not going to dox her fully because I remember her last name as well.
I only remember her last name.
Oh, then we'll just say your last name on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nope.
Havenstein.
No.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Uh-uh. But turns out
I thought it
she...
was Havenstein.
Oh, that's when I'm taking a drink out of an old
Oh my
cup.
God. Boo. Push the boo button for me. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I need to go get the carrot. Did you bring the carrot over
No,
here?
I didn't bring the carrot.
Oh, I see it from here. It's on that couch.
You don't need the carrot.
I need the carrot.
You don't need it. It's too much
Listen.
power.
Do it.
I am gonna get the carrot,
Okay.
and at some point in this episode, the hair on my mic, I am gonna throw a carrot at one of you fuckers. All right?
Okay.
Oh wait, we're live. Can I say that?
Carrot, yeah. It's
Okay,
just a
cool,
vegetable.
Cool. All right, you wanna hold that? Thanks.
Chat needs the carrot. Guys, spam whenever somebody makes a bad joke, just spam carrot emojis.
Woo! Almost fell over.
Currently shitting? Hell yeah, Zach.
I think I have like spam filter on, so I think people can only comment like once every 30 seconds. But we know.
We get it.
That's lame.
When someone tells a bad joke and one carrot pops up from 20 seconds ago, we'll know.
Well, okay.
She said the C.
I feel like Erica's good at it.
Who said the C? Oh, carrot. Gotcha.
Oh, I was like,
Only
I have
Australians
said
can
it on
say
the
that.
pod, but not today.
Also, Bree, don't think I didn't. I'm not 5'3".
5'2.5".
How tall are you?
We have 3 people of equal height on this podcast. And
No, we do
it's
not.
me, Christian, and Erica.
Are you taller than me?
No.
Should we try this?
Look, we're all the same height,
Listen.
guys.
Because I've heard you say you're 5'9" on the podcast. You're not 5'9", you're 5'8".
No, I'm 5'9". I think you're closer to 5'10". Because you're just like a little bit taller than me.
I am 5'10".
Yeah.
And Erica's taller than me, for sure.
I'm 6'10", if that makes a difference.
He's 6'2".
No, you're Christian. Chris, not 6. It's okay, buddy. We'll get there.
I skipped that week.
Oh, we do have a bone to pick with the lady at the bank. Did you notice that she kept calling you Chris?
Yeah, she
Ah.
did. Chris.
Is that giving off that vibe?
Was she flirting with
No.
you?
I hope.
No.
No.
She was really funny. She was super dry humor. If you didn't know that my role in the pod was to be a liar, then you haven't been listening. All I do is spew mistruths up here.
Yeah.
Except for about ivermectin.
I can confirm he's 5'9".
Thank you, Angel.
I thought I was 5'10" till like 2 years ago when I told my friend that, and he's like, "You're not 5'10". I'm like, my doctor's lied to me my whole life.
I thought I was 5'10" my whole life until we pulled out a tape measure in my house, and Christian just... I was like, you guys are so tall. And Erica's like, I think I'm 5'9". And he's like, no, because I'm 5'10", and you're taller than me. And then my manhood was destroyed. 5'3" and 2.
I gotta say, the person defending your height is your mom. You know she's lying for you.
No, Beetlejuice said I'm 6'3", which is...
No, they meant 3'6". Come on.
All right, should we read some listener submissions?
Yeah,
Should we open up some mail?
Guys, you guys can let us know. We've got a pile of mail. We can't... Chris Gang, let's go. Fred,
Fred, you're the only one that gets to call it.
we have a pile of mail. If there's anybody in here who sent us mail and we haven't opened it up yet, let us know. Because we can start with you, but I think we're going to do mail time. Because we have so many packages.
Oh, my mom's on. Hi, Mom. Luis.
Oh, hi, Tasha.
She spelled
You spelled it wrong, but...
You did. I'm actually really upset at that spelling. It's Luis.
So yeah, Erica, why don't you grab...
Oh, I'm on it.
Here's the mail, it never fails. Makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna
Wait, do it.
wail.
Mail! I wanted to do it.
Oh, sorry.
So I don't know who decided.
Who gave me a knife?
The shiny purple package. Start with shiny purple. Nor
But
sent
don't-
it.
How did you see that?
Don't show any.
I asked them if they sent us anything.
Oh,
And
shiny purple package.
Don't show the address.
I just want you to know.
There's no address on it.
Just it's fine. Nobody's gonna snipe the address.
You don't know.
Bro,
What
I'm
is-
sniping the addresses.
Why did you give me a knife? I'm gonna end up cutting myself.
Are you sure you're getting mic audio? Yeah, it's recording. If you're asking us for recording.
Is it very faint?
Why did I do this?
Why?
So, Nor, Aurora has been staring at this purple package. She is such a fiend for purple.
All right,
Oh,
we got a letter first. We just
got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. Nor.
It's from your favorite weirdo. Dear Judgies, thank you for being the only podcast I can stand to listen to. I'm your second biggest fan. I tweet. Should I read it? Is she in here? He
Yeah.
or she?
Let us know if we can read your at.
Can I read your at?
Oh, am I too loud?
I recognize the at now.
It
I
says,
know who you
I
are.
tweet at you all the time and always tag y'all on TikToks to dissect. Oh, and then it also says the TikTok name. Love y'all. Keep being awesome. Thank you.
Who is it? Let me see.
Here.
Oh, they say we can read it. It's like, read the at, read the
Dario
at.
Disco or something like that.
Ooh,
What was it?
ooh.
Oh, at DAR Disco, Dar Disco. And at Mono the Cat on TikTok.
For Ricky, the most beautiful kind. It's a t-shirt, I think.
I'm pissed.
I'm also.
Send it back. Send it
Oh, I
back.
love it. It says I should boo you.
Oh
look
my
at this!
goodness.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness. Tepid applause, absolutely.
Insane.
And it's even got a stuff on the back.
Always be plugging. Let's
Dude.
go.
I love
You
this.
can walk around like a NASCAR now.
I am so excited.
Thank you.
There's none for you guys though.
That was
That was it.
No, I'm just kidding.
that was absolutely
Are they all
the best
same?
gift you could
Oh.
send.
This one is for Josh, the only bully on the pod. If you know, you know.
The bully? I'm not a bully.
Josh is an actual cyberbullier.
All right, go pound sand. Okay,
I'm trying to
okay.
figure out how to go pound sand. Same thing on the back.
Oh man, I hope mine's something good.
Christian's is just, hey man, you tried.
It's just gonna be a jumble of letters. Be like, I can't read it either.
Chrissy Pissy, the funny one.
Pissy.
Incorrect.
Wow.
Incorrect.
This, Nora, you have very, very unique takes here, buddy. That's a bad
Where
deal.
am I holding it up?
Perfect.
That's a bad deal.
That
Thank you
was
so much.
There's one more.
Who did I
Oh my
bully
God.
on Twitter? How did I bully you on Twitter? I don't remember. I do a lot of bullying on Twitter.
Oh, this one's for Aurora.
No, it's for Luis.
Oh yes.
Yes.
the beautiful light and son of the pod.
Thank you.
Luis.
I get that a lot.
She also spelled your name wrong though.
Spell the word
Official
name.
girlfriend of the pod.
Aww.
Oh, sweet Aurora.
It's Luis.
Thank you. This was so fun. Okay, I'm gonna put that over
That was
there.
amazing.
We should have gotten Erica the mic. Boom. I can't double mic, dude. This is too much power.
Yes, I run the TikTok. Christian mainly runs the Instagram. And then I kind of do most of the Twitter. I called you a weirdo. Oh, oops. That was pretty recent. You're a new follower, I think.
Do we want more mail? Because there's a whole pile here.
Let's do one mail per story. Did you ever think
Wow,
about
what a good
All right,
idea.
well then I'm gonna go first because I've got a good one.
that? Erica, you always got good ones.
I know.
How's it going, Louise?
Good man. People feel bad for me because I didn't get a present.
No, well,
Do you want to hold the carrot?
one was for you.
Yes, I will.
You can't throw it at me though.
All right, fine.
All right.
I feel good now.
All right. So this was a story sent to us from Reddit on Instagram, and it is an "Am I the asshole?" as we all know and love. Am I the asshole for causing a coworker to get written up by HR? I thought this was one that we already read, but I promise it's not.
This is listener submitted?
No.
Oh, this is
Well,
on Reddit?
Yeah, it's on Reddit, but they sent it to us.
Got it.
Okay. Is that okay, or should I read it?
No, I was just reading chat, so I missed that part.
Oh, okay. I, 33 male, work at an office job with lots of different people. The other day in the break room, I was speaking with a coworker about the student loan system in the United States. Another coworker, 36 female, who was eavesdropping, interrupted us to say that only people like her who have kids should get a say in what is taught in schools.
Nice.
Absolutely true.
Amazing.
I know what's best for my child to know.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna...
I'm an expert.
Okay. Not wanting to get into it, I tried to explain to her that that wasn't even what we were talking about. She kept replying that because I don't ever plan on having kids, I shouldn't have any opinion on the educational system. This really annoyed me. Even though it made no sense as an argument, and I told her verbatim, I'm not less of a person because I didn't pop brats out of me.
Okay.
You start to lose the argument once you start throwing
That went
those
down
out.
real quick.
She got really flustered and left. The next day I got called into our manager's office where an HR rep and the coworker are waiting. The coworker goes on to say I was harassing them by saying I told her she should have her tubes tied and that she shouldn't be shooting 1,000 kids out her vagina. I was very annoyed and explained that that was certainly not what I said. My story was corroborated by 3 other employees.
What I said was much funnier and much more rude.
Here's where I think I might be the asshole. I, in turn, filed an HR complaint against this coworker for lying about me. Now she's under investigation, and this looks like it might impact a promotion she's up for. People in the office are saying I should have just let it go, and it was over the line to report her, that close to a promotion. I just feel like it wouldn't be an issue if she didn't lie. I agree.
Do you want someone that's a fucking dickhead like that to have a higher position in the company?
No.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
That's rough. I don't know. To lie.
Why would it matter if they're about to get a promotion or not?
I know I want my managers to be fucking liars.
Yeah.
That's what I want in a manager.
Don't we all?
I want a middle manager that fucking lies about me and tries to get me in trouble.
So, what is the argument of only if you have kids that you could, that only if you have kids you could decide what they're taught in school?
That's not an argument. That's bullshit.
That's so silly.
Because
Not to mention-
you don't know what a kid needs. You don't have a child, Josh.
I mean, it takes a village, and I'm part of the village.
Yeah,
Or is
but-
Hillary Rodham Clinton lying to me?
Listen, I do agree that it takes a village. However, I don't think that just because you have a child means you get the only say in the education system. I mean, we've all been, almost every kid in America has been in a public school system at one point or another, or a private school system, whatever. And it's not, I mean, I think that we've all experienced it, so why wouldn't we have a say in how to make it better?
Right.
For everyone's kids.
Yeah. That's very true. Also, yeah, I mean, it's not like if you don't have kids, you don't exist in society anymore. And I mean, the whole thing's, I hate it. I hate it so
Yeah,
much.
so do I.
Listen, just start. What's the opposite of a tube tie? Can you, arrange your fallopian tubes to have more babies? Everyone do that.
Just spit out ovaries.
I don't think that.
Why are those tubes up?
I don't think that's how that works.
And also, you can, what did she say? Squirt out brats? Pump out brats?
Pop out brats.
You can do that. All you gotta do is take some lube in the doll and get down real low.
Stop.
And then eventually, you'll pop some brats out.
No.
Do they still make brats?
Yes. Actually, I don't know. I just...
They're my favorite summertime meal. Big fan of brats.
said it like a true Midwesterner. I love some brats on the barbecue.
Beer brat.
Alright, so the internet DM'd this person, not the asshole.
Who was talking about McRibs? Who brought up widen those tubes? let all the eggs out, baby.
Alright, you ready for another present?
Oh, you're done?
More
Okay.
man.
Erica
just wants to open these up so bad.
Fuck the story.
These have all been sitting here for like weeks, and Josh won't let me open them when we have like a new guest on the pod. I guess he doesn't give a fuck about Luis, but...
Yeah.
Oh!
Shit.
Tasha told us to.
Tasha,
Multiple
blame
people
Tasha.
told us to do it.
It was your
Can
mom.
you ban my mom?
They even said you can't.
Ban my mom.
Timer out. Timer
Mom.
out.
Grace, yes, this will be saved on the channel, and we'll also probably put it in our feed as a bonus episode. Erica, get a package going.
I can't believe you did that to me, and also Christian's hiding it from you, so I can't throw it back at you.
Erica gonna throw it back on the podcast?
Jeez.
Hang on, guys.
You gotta save this for Tucky Chrissy. What are you doing throwing it back on the pod?
Would you Stop.
That kind of spicy content's only available on Tucky Chrissy.
How many stories did you pick, Erica?
I have 2.
Okay. Did
That
you
I
get
like.
2?
I only have one, but
Okay.
kind of long, I think.
Okay. How many did you pick, Luis?
Got 5.
Okay.
That's too
Yeah.
many.
And they're all kind of long.
Yeah.
This says, I love the podcast and hope you guys keep putting them out. You guys made the pandemic a little brighter. Thank you from Jake. I'm not going to say your last name, Jake. Mostly because I can't pronounce it.
Thanks, Jake.
Oh, it's a book.
Old World?
A drug-related massacre ends with an Amish family farm in rural Pennsylvania being burnt to the ground. The survivors of the incident must cope with what they have lost and continue to lie in a world where they are shunned by their own community while treated like aliens in the next. With resources limited, they must partner with some unusual misfits to uncover a much deeper conspiracy. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was gonna be some communist shit and I was excited.
It might be.
It might
So
be.
could be.
Thank
Cool,
you.
thank
Whoever
you.
sent that in. Is it? Are they? We're not gonna sing every time from Blues Clues. Luis, I don't know if you saw the message from Fred, but he assumes you speak Spanish.
Please no.
He
You
said,
see how I rolled my R?
he said
That's how you know.
bien hecho.
What do you say?
Bien hecho.
Hey,
Fred's a day one.
He is. Shouts out, Fred.
shout out Fred.
How many day oneers you got in the chat?
Our moms. Did we teach Marsha how to do this? Was Marsha
Nope.
in live?
No, there's no way she knows how to do this.
She knows.
You gotta hold the mic.
I'm gonna. Okay.
I thought
She-
we're doing one between stars.
Marsha knows. She just doesn't have the heart to tell Christian that she thinks the podcast sucks.
That would honestly crush me, guys. Like, I know we're just kind of kidding.
Christian looked at that book like a kid looks at socks and Christmas. I think you said on an episode, I don't know what we opened, but you said, like, my expectations are so high, and then whatever we open, even if it's cool, it's like, well, that wasn't a puppy.
Every time I'm just like, what the fuck where'd you guys send us? I thought with the carrot, I was like, did they send us a fucking butt plug? They sent us the bird. I'm like, they sent us a fucking dead bird? I'm just expecting the worst every time.
It is weird how real that bird looked, though.
It scared me. I thought it was dead.
Is he still downstairs on the shelf?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Shay, if you want to, you can scroll back right now to the beginning and then watch on 2 times speed to catch up. But yes, it will be posted later as well. And you're not that late. We haven't really done much besides throw carrots and tell jokes.
And fix our shit. 'cause
Yeah, we were a little late as well.
we were figuring stuff out.
It'll never happen again.
All right, you got a story?
We're professionals.
Look at these Look at the Fred, Fred, come on.
How dare you?
Excuse
Fred,
you.
you said you were a day one. Come on.
Katera wants us to open one more.
Okay.
Alright.
That's fine. We
You
have,
convinced me.
we have so many packages.
This one's kind of heavy.
Yeah, there's a few that were pretty heavy.
What do you guys think it is? Before she opens it, what do you think it's going to be?
Nobody sent us a
Disgusting.
real dead bird. This is a real dead bird.
A heavy dead bird.
It's a package inside of a package.
I think
the bird itself isn't that heavy. It's sort of like the morals that it sits with you that you had to murder an aviary friend.
I saw a warning label.
It's not a mug, Kevbot.
Oh.
I saw a warning label.
It's just anthrax.
It's
Oh.
a bouncy ball.
Ooh.
it's a singular bouncy ball.
Made out of titanium.
It's a tungsten ball.
Another carrot.
Are you fucking kidding me?
This one's heavy and it's real squishy.
That one looks like a little heart. Don't throw that one.
That
I
goes
won't
in
throw
the
that
butt.
one. What
That's
else
a
do we
butt
got?
carrot.
Oh my god.
Oh, whoa.
It's a turd with eyes, but it's a squishy one.
I hate that.
I like
Oh,
that. I appreciate that.
Oh, that is heavy. Oh, I don't like that at all.
Oh my goodness.
And a banana.
They sort of feel like,
An actual turd.
they kind of feel like,
There's no note though, so I don't know who it's from.
Fred, we can't throw these at Josh. These weigh like legit a pound and a half.
They're heavy.
They sort of feel
for
like
sure.
those, things that you put on your neck with the beads in it. So like you
Oh, the
heat them up in the
neck
microwave.
Oh,
Let me feel the turd.
Oh.
doesn't it feel gross?
Okay, that's not a mini Josh. That's bigger than I am.
I don't like the texture of this, guys.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like shit.
Nice, dude. Is that a banana or a plant? A platano?
A plantain? I don't know.
thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's
smells
good.
weird. Little ASMR
Oh.
for you.
Oh, I really hate that. Stop! No, stop, guys! I'm not trying to lose an eye tonight.
This is so uncomfortable to touch.
I don't like that.
This one feels the worst.
Don't fucking swing it like that.
It feels so bad.
I don't like how mushy
Oh,
the turd
it's
is.
kind of sticky.
Yeah, it's gross.
Oh.
Dude, I feel like from the back, let me reshape this a little bit.
From the back?
Listen,
Can I
it
feel the
looks
carrot?
veiny. It kind of looks like a wiener. Look at those veins.
Oh, your shit doesn't have veins on it?
No!
I mean, I guess
I
I'm just
guess
built
it's just me.
Can you hand me the carrot? No,
Oh,
I'm
the
sorry,
carrot.
the other one.
I can't get over this. I can't stop touching it.
I don't know who that's from. There's no address on it. There's no note. So whoever sent us squeezy stuff.
Your mom is just living for you being able to open it.
The unopened packages are coming.
Listen, I literally was complaining about this to my mom the other day. That we have all these packages and Josh wouldn't let me open them. So
Oh my goodness, guys! This is the brand age 4 and up, so Christian's safe to use it. Is I gonna focus on it? Maybe it's Squishy Yum, and then this is called the Crazy Carrot.
Hell yeah.
Three words. I don't have my mic.
that one's called Poodoo.
Oh, I've got like a powder on my hands. Oh,
Well, yeah, that's what normal carrots have, that, Josh. If you ate vegetables, you'd know that.
You want the poo?
no, I hate.
Honestly, like-
This is the best one.
How long this is and how hard this is. This is more accurate to my poops.
What?
Yeah.
We shouldn't be. We're on live. We can't cut that out now.
I'm just letting you
The world now
know.
knows.
I don't like poop eye carrot. That sounds like a disease waiting to happen. All right, Christian, you want to read a story, man?
Oh no! Do you think those will go back to their natural shape, or are they squashed forever?
They're probably squashed forever.
Yeah, lost cause.
Am I the asshole
Yes.
for ghosting my super cringe hinge date and a super target? This was a listener submission.
How do you? I guess if it's a super target, it's got to be pretty hard to lose somebody in a target.
What's a super target?
Just like a big
groceries.
target.
Bigger target.
Hmm. Okay.
They write, "Hello, biscuits, gravies, and non-breakfast items. BGs and NBs for you."
Very good.
Josh made that joke on the podcast once. Not good anymore. And I thought it was hilarious.
No.
Anyways, love the podcast, and then listening to it brightens my day. Please judge me accordingly for the story you're about to read. I'm a 27-year-old female, recently single after an almost 3-year relationship, and dating in the late 20s is proving to be very difficult. The breakup also wasn't something I wanted, so it's making it even harder for me to want to get back out there. But I'm not getting any younger, and the only way to really meet people now is through the dating apps. I tried Tinder for a while, but it was mostly guys looking for hookups.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not really about that life. So I recently decided to download Hinge, since it is apparently for more serious dating. I matched with a guy. He's 25 and very attractive. Tall, not like Josh. Great smile, not like Josh. And his pictures look professional,
Not like Josh.
which made sense because his bio said he's a former model. He sends me a message first, and he's pretty funny and easy to talk to, not like Josh. We messaged back and forth for a few hours.
Wait, are these all not like Josh in there? Like, did the listener put that in?
Yeah.
It's heavily implied.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's just parentheses NLJ and, context clues.
NLJ, for sure.
Martin Luther Jing.
I hate you. We exchanged phone numbers and Snapchats. So this is where the first few red flags started coming up. He's a very persistent texter. If I didn't text him back after a few minutes, he would double or even triple text me.
Just like Josh.
Just like Josh. Same with the Snapchat. If I didn't open his snaps shortly after he sent them, he would send me 1 or 2 more. I overlooked it because I have a tendency to be a little clingy too, but not usually until I'm in an established relationship. I haven't even met this guy yet. I asked if we could talk on the phone before bed one night, and the conversation went fine. But after another red flag came up after we got off the phone, he immediately sent me 2 screenshots of his phone screen, showing me that he was deleting 2 of his dating apps. Now, usually, I feel like this would be a nice gesture in stating, "You're the one. No need to look any further." But at this point, we've only been talking for about 2 days.
Yeah.
And this was our first phone call, and we still haven't even met in person yet. He's already saying that he thinks I'm adorable, and he wants to say a bunch of sappy things to me, but he's having to stop himself.
Listen, when you know, you know.
I think Aurora deleted the dating apps after about 5 days, 4 days.
How long did it take you? The first date?
Well, define delete, because I got a new phone like a year later, and like I didn't re-download it.
But
Is that deleting? Because I don't have it anymore. I use the website on my computer.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you fucking didn't. Bring one back from the Halloween episode. You made that up.
He's already saying a bunch of sappy stuff and needs to stop himself. He told me that, I messaged him back and asked if it would be okay if we could maybe slow things down, as I'm just trying to get back out there. He said he was sorry and felt embarrassed for acting that way, which made me feel bad, because he was only trying to be nice. But it was still way too much and way too soon. But we made plans to meet up the next day. I'm very nervous about meeting new people, so my ideal first meetup would be in a well-lit public place.
Safe.
Sounds reasonable.
There's so
Not
many
like-
red flags this whole way through. There's been so many red flags.
Not like our worst date ever story on that Patreon episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oof. Guys, go listen to that. It's on
It's
TikTok.
on TikTok now if you don't have the Patreon. But you should get Patreon.
You should.
Oh, no,
What's the biggest red flag so far, Lewis?
The clinginess, like
After 2
days in, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm in love. No, please no.
I just want you to know, Rebecca, was that your name? Can I call you Becky? I've
you may
been
not
thinking
call me
about
Becky.
the L word.
Lose?
Lose.
Like as in lost, maybe? Like as in you lost your mind?
Nice. You
Thank
got
you.
there.
Thank you.
I was more along the line of linguini.
Ah.
Good.
Because I do not want to pasta this relationship up.
We kicked around some meeting places for lunch. But I feel weird eating with someone on the first date.
The biggest red flag is that he is not like Josh.
Angel, stop saying nice things about your son. So I decided we should just meet at Super Target. Walk around and talk for a bit, and then pick somewhere to go from there. After I've decided he's probably not going to murder me. So I got there a little early and was waiting near one of the entrances, browsing the clothes, and I see him walk in. And I feel disappointment heavy in my whole body.
Did he catfish her?
I had been catfished.
No!
It was Josh.
He looked exactly like Josh, and he acted just like Josh.
5'2", and he wasn't funny.
This man looked much older than his pictures.
Ugh.
His hair was balding, just like Josh, and he was a bit heavier than his modeling pictures, especially since he's claimed he goes to the gym every single day. Sometimes even twice a day, just
But
like
that's-
Josh.
I mean, people go to the gym all the time, and it's not necessarily about losing weight or, muscle's heavier than fat.
It's mostly just to pick up chicks, right? Now, I'm not one to usually be shallow, but when you have a certain expectation, it's very disheartening to feel like you've been lied to. And I'll be honest, the thought crossed my mind to leave right then.
Mm-hmm.
He hadn't seen me yet, and he was walking the opposite direction for me, so I had the opportunity to make a getaway.
Oh, perfect.
But instead, I told myself I should at least meet him.
No,
This
he
is-
lied. He straight up lied to you.
That's a bad way to start off a relationship.
It's okay to be a dick.
You don't
In this
think
situation,
Yeah,
she should
that's
have
like
left.
creepy.
you shouldn't start off a relationship based on a lie?
No, that's bad.
I don't know what you guys know about relationships.
Maybe they should just try being friends first.
I told myself I should.
Honestly, I wouldn't be his friend either.
I told myself I should at least meet him, even though I knew he wouldn't be able to hide my disappointment because I'm a terrible liar. I see him pick up his phone and he's calling me. I directed him back to where he came in and waved him down. He started walking down some aisles, and I could see he was nervous because he was walking and talking really fast.
He's like going up to like he's like a half aisle. Hey, come on, let's go. Come on, keep up, loser.
We went over to look at the movies and talked about movies we liked, and the ones we hadn't seen or wanted to see. Same thing with books. Right away, though, the vibe was just off.
Yeah, because he lied to you.
It's like my fight or flight senses were triggered, and the only thing I wanted to do was get out of there. You should always listen to your gut, people.
Mm-hmm.
My answers got shorter, just like Josh, and he could tell I was uncomfortable. I thought about doing the mature thing by just telling him, hey, you're a lot different in person, and I just don't see this working out.
Good for you. That was a hard thing to say.
But that sounded so mean in my head, I just couldn't bring it up. So instead I did what any mature 27-year-old would do. I pretended to be very engrossed in a cute Pokemon t-shirt until he walked down a different aisle to look at men's jackets. As soon as he was out of my line of sight, I ran.
That's so much worse.
That's so much worse.
You know he can't keep up because he's bigger than she thought.
And he's got very short legs.
Bad, Joshua.
Hey, I'm fat. I can say that.
No, you're not, and no, you can't.
As soon as he was out of sight, I ran. Luckily, I was pretty close to the entrance. I ran out the door and didn't stop running until I reached my car. Instantly, I could breathe again. I couldn't believe how uncomfortable I was.
I got tackled by a security guard thinking I was stealing the Pokemon
I forgot
shirt.
to take off the Pokemon shirt. I got out my phone and deleted him from my Snapchat, unmatched him from Hinge, and blocked his number.
Didn't even lock the doors first in case he was following.
Stupid thing about iPhones, though. If you both have one, which we did, you can still receive iMessages, even after they're blocked.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He messaged me a few minutes later and said, great date, I guess.
Oh, it's so awkward.
It's cringy.
I didn't reply to him, of course, and I felt a little bad about it.
Yeah,
but
that
it
was
was
rude.
But it was hard to feel too bad when all I really felt was relief. He messaged me one more time and he told me, well, have a great rest of my day. I know I could have just communicated to him that I didn't like him, especially since he probably felt worse than I did about the whole situation. I really did open my big mouth to tell him how I was feeling, but I couldn't bring myself to say the words that would make an awkward situation even worse. So I just removed myself from the situation altogether. Am I the asshole for this?
Sometimes you gotta do that. I mean, you gotta protect yourself first, even if that means you're an asshole.
Look,
I get
if
it.
you're meeting people from the internet and they're not what they say they are, run. Do not even engage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could have gone bad.
Well, I mean, in this situation, I think it's fair to have, you're going to pick the best pictures of yourself on a dating app, right? So I think it's fair to look slightly different, but ultimately it was, if it's completely different, that's a whole other thing. But if she was already getting bad vibes from the first place, and then coupled on top of, if the one saving grace was that this dude was a fucking 10, and then it turns out he's not, then it's alright, well, I'm booking it. You know?
Yeah, I think we just need to normalize being hey, this isn't working out, I'm gonna leave.
This isn't what I
There's
wanted
nothing
out
wrong
of
with
this.
that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely should have said that instead, but I don't know.
As the person who's been on plenty of these kind of first dates, my advice would be just stick it out, maybe a little bit longer.
Maybe 12 years, get married.
Maybe there's a diamond in that rough exterior that to me sounds a whole lot like Josh. So, and I stuck it out. And look, now we're here on a podcast, live streaming to all you.
Wait, are you talking about Josh or me?
I'm talking about Josh.
Okay. 'Cause at first I thought you were talking about me, and I was like, wow, it was funny at first, but saying I was really rough really hurt my feelings.
Oh, no. I struck out with you. You were out of my standards, and you just had, pretty low self-esteem at the time.
Out
and
of
you
your
fell for me.
standards?
Listen.
Wait, above?
You're punching
Out of
up.
my
You're
league?
punching up.
Yeah, you're out of my league.
No.
Yeah, I was a weird kid that was at the pool and couldn't get my head underwater.
I was a weird kid at the pool, too.
No, you were... It was you... It was two girls just being, cool girls, and then a weirdo that's please don't splash in my direction. I get ear infections.
I can't put this on.
Can I just say, McRibs are fine. They're not that bad. They're not that good. People talking about the McRibs, they gotta know.
Hey, I've never actually had a McRib. I don't condone spending the money. They seem a little too expensive to me. I know that they're seasonal, so it's well, maybe you should just try it, but I'm gonna stick with tried and true, you know?
Luis, what's your
Plain
dating?
cheeseburger. Ketchup and mustard only.
Stop exposing me like this.
And he tears it into pieces. He doesn't take bites.
Eric! End the stream!
Luis, what's your dating app of choice?
Depends, right, on the kind of date.
Probably Tinder, because I'm just trying to fucking throw that thing around.
I mean, I don't want to say it out loud.
Oh yeah, dude.
I never
Slinging
know.
that thing all over town.
Probably Hinge or Bumble.
Yeah, that's what I use.
They're like the most, like, not weird interactions, I guess.
Yeah.
I've had, like, the best things from there.
I had a very weird interaction on Bumble.
Let's
Okay.
You want to hear it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you guys want to hear the interaction on Bumble?
Let's get some carrots and chat if you want to hear this story.
It was a girl I matched with. I can't remember. It was it was pretty much like right at the beginning of the pandemic, post full lockdown, and things were going great. We're texting each other on the app. Things are going awesome. We hit it off right away. I was like, hey, I was leaving work, so I was like, hey, here's my number, because you never want to ask for their numbers. I was like, here's my number if you want to move it to text, right? And she's like, well, I don't want to give that away, but I'll give you my Snapchat. And I was like, okay, that's weird, whatever. I don't see why that makes a difference. So she gives me the Snapchat. We're messaging. We're sending pictures back and forth. Nothing lewd.
Very, very crude.
Very crude. She's calling me
Stinky
cute.
farts.
Stop.
Stinky farts.
Crude. You guys are being very crude in that Snapchat. Just talking about stinky farts, cum shots.
I do.
Big old horse guys.
Christian, stop. Let him get through his story. We've got more packages to open.
I do. And I'm just waiting for the day that Snapchat gets the fucking plug into the bottom of your phone where you can send cents. Like, imagine like a 7-second broccoli soup. You know what I mean? Like, so you go on to scroll your stories and it's just emitting powder. Just oh.
Guys, listen. Listeners, I am looking for a new podcast to join. This one is awful. So if you've got one, let me know. Okay, thanks.
The thing Josh is describing right now existed in 2004 with Nickelodeon's Smell-O-Vision. So, it's already a
Did you
thing.
ever see Rugrats and Wild Thornberry's matchup movie where they had the 4D and they gave you a little scratch and sniff and a little thing popped on screen when you were supposed to scratch it?
That's what I'm talking about.
It was like peanut butter.
It was called Smell-O-Vision.
Okay. I remember it being called 4D. Anywho.
Well, was that in the movie theater or is this
It's the movie theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
They had one where they if you had the Nickelodeon magazine or something, or maybe it was out of Gushers or something. There was a box that you got the thing out of, and it was on TV, and it's scratch this to smell the experience.
So we're talking, we're having a good time, and
I forgot you were still telling the story.
she starts asking me. It was right when I was gonna apply for a new job, so I privated my Twitter. I don't have a Facebook. I didn't use Instagram. Now I have it just because of the podcast. So the only way I made it so if you Google my name, it would just show my high school stuff, so that way employers couldn't look at my shit. And she starts asking me, she's like, "Why don't you have a Facebook?" And I was like, "Oh, I just think it's a stupid app. I got off of it 3 years ago, and it's been great."
It's too meta now.
And then she's like, "Oh, well, what about Instagram?" And I was like, "I don't really use Instagram." And she's like, I was like, "Well, here's my Twitter," because I was sort of getting the feeling that she was being what the fuck is up, right? Even though we had been sending pictures, so I clearly wasn't a catfish, right? And I was like, here's my Twitter, so she followed me, and she's like, okay, I just gotta make sure that you're not a creepy weirdo trying to catfish me. And I was like, okay, that's fine.
And then she found your Twitter, and she's like, okay, well, you're still a weirdo.
No, she went through, she liked a ton of my tweets, things were going great. Then that night, she had sent me something, and I had missed it on Snapchat. And so, without thinking, I just went and changed the settings from instantly remove to 24-hour save. And I honestly think that made her, stop wanting to talk. Because after that, she just, never returned my messages.
She's like,
she
oh.
ghosted you?
I would try to talk to her, and she'd just be like, yeah, whatever. We had a date planned, and she just, the day I was like, oh, I'm sick. Like, I can't do it. And I was like, that's fine. You want to reschedule? And she's like, I just hate scheduling things because it, like, stresses me out. And I was like, all right, I thought we were having a good time. But...
Okay.
And I'm happy because the anger of this situation is what started this podcast. This was his Joker origin story.
But the day that we were supposed to have a date was the first day that I had edited and had the first episode, and me and my brother listened to it driving to Mendota to pick up a treadmill.
I was pretty close.
That's pretty crazy. All right, let's open some
Hey,
mail.
new package.
Do you think she ghosted you because she's like, oh, this dude doesn't even have a long enough attention span that he can't do instant delete on Snapchat?
It was honestly one of the most baffling, because we had such good banter, like we were going great, and then just out of nowhere, she's like, nope.
I just turned that on because sometimes you click it and then you exit out and you're like,
Yeah,
what did you
and
say?
then it's gone.
Or
Yeah.
sometimes I forget what I said. I'm like, why did you say this?
The proper move would have been say, hey, I missed what you said. Do you mind if we change it from instant delete to 24 hours?
Oh.
I don't think it's bad either way, though.
Communication?
Like, it's not...
No, and like, yeah, I don't know. The whole thing was just really weird. So
Alright, I'm opening up another package.
that was my Bumble experience.
We've got 3 left.
It was a pretty cool made-up story.
Actually, Fred, that was Aurora. We rematched on Hinge.
I feel like there was more packages than this. Did you hide some?
No, none are hidden.
They were just piled up so it looked like more.
Better not be.
That one you should just be able to rip open.
Don't tell me how to open packages.
I get doing the social stuff. And that's why, like, when she was...
Another book?
We got 3 more books from Jake.
Oh, nice.
For the love of God,
Ooh.
I can't read, Jake. What the fuck are you doing?
I get doing the socials. That's why I thought it was pretty cool on Snapchat.
Sorry, I split up the messages. Each message has to be 240 characters, like an old tweet. A different gift will be arriving between 12:25 and 11:01. I wasn't able to put a note with
Echo
it.
is back.
It is-
Hang on. Echo is back. How do we solve
We're gonna
this?
lose the... You have to stop the recording.
Guys, give us 10 seconds.
That's so weird. Why would the echo come back?
Maybe I bumped a wire or something?
Was it because I was talking to 2 mics?
No, you were doing that before. Guys, is it better?
Are we still echoing?
Well, look at how cute they are. They're counting.
Someone has too much gain on their mic? What do you mean? We use these signs for everything.
Oh, it's good now.
Alright, we're good. Sorry, guys.
Who had too much gain?
If I had to guess, it's probably
Just double mic.
It should have been.
Right?
Maybe. Still echo? Somebody's...
Still bad, yeah.
How did I come back out of nowhere?
No.
We're just sitting here like, what do we do?
I don't know how to fix it. Started after the crinkling.
Guys.
Do you maybe need to turn the computer thing off air or whatever? Or mute the computer?
I'll try that. Stop touching stuff, Josh.
Number 1 Christian fan.
Who?
Where's this?
Brazil.
No, nah.
I would argue that I am Christian's #1 fan.
Okay.
How we feeling now, boys?
Can you guys hear this?
And
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Can you guys hear the soundboard?
Oh, no, it's not.
What in the world? Why is it...
how did it come back? It sounded good for a bit, and then the echo came back.
How about now?
How does it work now? Is it good now?
Echo.
The soundboard is echo. Yes as an echo, or yes as in as good? Oh, it's probably yes we can hear the soundboard.
Try just one mic.
The gains are too... You can't just do one mic.
I know, I was just...
I know.
Still echo. Bring him back one at a time.
Alright, well, For your guys' sake, we'll do one mic, but I promise you it's not.
I would just mute every mic, right?
Which one's mute? This one?
Red is mute.
Okay, so now my mic is the only one that's live.
So they can't. Can you guys hear me? I'm over here.
Well, if yours is echoing, can't we just like try each one until one figure out which one's the echo?
Yeah, still like that, right? Yeah, that's not the issue. I think it's a studio issue.
They could hear that really well. Josh still has echo.
Yeah. Erica sounds great without mic. Is that a diss or?
Is it still using
Josh's
the right
mic sounds the
Is it
worst.
still using the right audio now that you shut it off a couple times?
That's a good question. It should. I shouldn't change it. No, the webcam audio is not on. It's not a webcam, it's the camera. No, I think it would be fine without mic.
Can we add
You wouldn't be able to hear us without a mic,
just
right?
Add another one.
If you hit the plus.
Right.
Yeah, we'll try that.
Right, yeah.
Listen, guys, thanks for sticking around for us trying to figure this out. We appreciate you.
Josh does sound 6'4".
Nobody said that, Joshua.
Listen, guys, we understand that the camera mic is not on.
How's that? Did that do anything?
You can hear you without the mic.
That doesn't-
the camera is still.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, the camera's better than audio. Make sure there's.
Capture. Should we try this?
Alright, well, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to open another package.
There we go.
At least they'll have something to look at.
So maybe.
How about now?
How's that? Can you guys hear us now?
We can hear if you put the mics down. It is the camera picking up.
Yeah.
Fixed.
Fixed. There we go.
It was the camera.
How does that make sense?
What do you mean?
Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense
so-
why it was pulling the audio.
Your video is doing audio and video. Your video source.
Hey, I just want to say.
Then why did unplugging it before work?
I just want to say, you're welcome.
Thanks, Louise. That's what we pay you for. And we're speeding. Guys, sorry for the technical difficulties. I guess, listen, somebody said this was all set up by Josh so we can get a good pun. It's not. I wish.
Okay, we've got another one. I'm not sure who it's from.
You want to?
I don't know. Guys, we're back in the mail. Release appreciation now. That's why we bring him on.
That was actually Steven that got the sound going.
He's actually a really big IT guy.
Oh!
Another gavel!
This one's engraved.
This one's engraved.
Oh my goodness.
The Honorable Erica, Christian, and Josh, the Judgies podcast.
That's amazing. Can you put that so they can they put that to focus on it?
I don't know.
Put your hand behind it like this.
Does that work?
No.
Well, that stinks. We now have
Sorry, folks.
I know you say we don't need the mics, but we spend a ton of money on it, and that would be really uncouth of us to not use the mics that we spent money on. Also, the mics help us record the audio to put it onto podcasts later, onto audio-only podcasts. So we now have...
Do you think anybody would actually want to listen to just the audio from this?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll cut it down a bit.
No.
Okay. No, Josh, you're in charge of the editing on this one. I'm not doing anything with it.
You can turn them off and pretend to use them. That's a pretty good point. Guys, no more gavels. We've got 3 gavels. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We tried to rebrand off of the gavel.
But that's okay. I mean, it could be that the people that bought the gavels just didn't know that other people bought gavels yet.
Wait, so...
Probably because you fucking had all these packages in a corner and wouldn't let me open any of them.
How about this, guys? I'll be back in 1 second. I'm going to go listen in a different room.
Right now it's just cam audio.
Right now it's just camera audio. Guys, you're killing me here.
These guys.
You're killing me.
Are you getting up?
It sounds good, so leave it. I guess it's still recording, so it doesn't really matter.
That's audio output. We just need input.
You good?
Take your headphones off. If you're going.
Can I just turn off audio?
Is it wrong?
It's good, leave it, please. Listen, look at all these people screaming at you, Louise.
They want
I
to
haven't changed it. I haven't changed anything yet.
It's been just cam audio this whole time?
Maybe that's why it worked.
That's weird.
That's funny.
Well, either way, it's recording. We still need mics. Well, the mics, listen, the mics are still recording on our board, so we can use the audio mics later. Stop messing with it, Louise.
Yeah, I don't
We're just going to let it go.
Okay.
So we will still use the mics, but that's so that we can edit it later. Because the board will record onto separate tracks, which makes audio editing it a ton easier. It's so weird that it randomly stopped. Like, what?
I think it
I
just
don't
stopped
understand.
putting the audio out.
Listen,
But it's weird because I put the audio for the Zoom thing.
that makes no sense.
Somebody said that they like my outfit today. Thank you. And this is what I was going to wear in Carbondale, too, because it's maroon and that's Saluki colors. So I'm still
Is it
repping
the cam audio?
SAU.
Yeah, I think it's the came audio. But
Whatever. Does it sound alright?
yeah, you can
Okay.
still hear us. So.
Yeah, two people have pointed out the TMG poster, the only thing on the wall. That is from a live show I went. It's actually signed. You want to take it off the wall?
Are you fucking kidding me? You think I'm gonna be able to hang this?
It's actually signed by Cody and Noel. Imagine Josh telling someone to stop messing with it. It's actually signed by Cody and Noel from Two Short Kings to Another. I saw him live in Chicago on what day? January 26th of like 2019. Good show. Good stuff.
I think they're hilarious.
Me too.
It was really funny because obviously their whole thing is that they're short. And I went to go do the meet and greet and walked up, and my first thing was, oh, they're small, but not small in terms of like height. Like they were short, but I was like, oh, they're LA people. Like, I was like, I'm a big old chunky Midwest boy walking up, and I look like I'm like literally two of Cody in the picture. Not that I still have the picture anymore, but yeah, that's my TMG poster in a shitty like $3 frame. From Walmart.
Next podcast guest? Oh, you'll have to wait and find out. We got a spicy one coming up.
Talking about Stefan?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, if you guys didn't hear, we did a podcast named Stefan Satani. It's called the Comedy Advice Podcast that we were on, and now he's on our next episode. Actually, the one coming out Monday is just us, but then the one after that is with Stefan Satani.
That was fun.
Also, Short King Anthem is not my favorite TMG song. My favorite TMG song is Stay Safe. You guys ready for my story?
Nah, I'm kind of...
Does anybody else smell cookies?
Yeah,
I
Rory's
do, it
making
smells
cookies.
so
Oh,
good.
hell
It
yeah.
smells so
Not
good. I
for
didn't want to
tonight.
say it, but
It's-
it smells so good.
It's for tomorrow. We're going to a party tomorrow.
I think she can sneak 4 cookies for me.
Okay, so Theo Von interviews Tucky Chrissy.
That's the title of it?
No, somebody said that in the chat.
Oh. Yeah, somebody else commented that they think it'd be a good interview, and while I think I'm kind of a weirdo, I don't think I could handle his insane stories that he comes with on the spot. What are you staring at me like that?
I'm listening to you. Sorry.
I like caught you out of the corner of my eye.
The fuck you looking at me for, Erica?
My
Why are you looking
bad.
at me like you love me?
Oh my
You're happy
god.
married to be married to me.
Fred says give
Keep
Louise a
talking
story
shit.
to read. Do you want to read one, Louise?
I'm a terrible reader.
Guys, this
Any
is...
worse than Christian?
I'm maybe not that bad.
Here's the problem: if Luis even goes up once, it's gonna be bad. And it's gonna spiral.
Yep.
I had to do 70 episodes to be like, I can read 2 sentences without messing up.
So we get how many emails do we probably get? Like 2 or 3 emails a day.
Close, yeah.
And we've been doing that for a couple months now. So we've got a ton of emails. We can't read them all, obviously. And this was kind of part of my plan the whole time. Because now we get to do this fun little thing that I am stealing from Jake and Amir's podcast, If I Were You. Where we can search terms in our email and then find emails containing those terms.
That's a smart idea.
So I didn't know how the episode was going to go tonight, so I did one already, and I was going to let the chat choose one, but this one, to be fair, Aurora did it. I said, Aurora, say a word, and she said butthole. So I searched butthole.
Of course you did.
And this story is very funny.
How many came up? I want to know that.
4.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm
So-
surprised it wasn't more, honestly.
Let me check. Let me double check that.
I can't believe you're stealing my material.
Butthole. We've got 4. One of them is from Letterboxd.
Okay.
And then 3 listener submissions. But this one is from a listener called Tiffany. So this is titled The Day I Had 2 Babies.
Oh.
Hello, Judgies, long-time listener, first-time caller. I'm a female, 33, and I know how much you love poop stories, so I thought I would share the day I had 2 babies. I was 26 when I had my one and only child.
Yeah, this happens to
And I can tell you right now, I will never have another. So I'm a hypochondriac, and when I found out I was pregnant, naturally, I read up on everything, and anything that could go wrong. Shitting while giving birth, tearing from vagina to butthole, guts falling from your body. You know, all the normal stuff women look forward to. I read an article that if you push too early, you can make serious problems for you and your child. So, when I went into labor, I was afraid to release my log in fear of hurting my child or myself. Little did I know, I would be in pre-labor for 12 and active labor for 8 hours. On top of that, I was craving meat all of my pregnancy, and while I included healthy foods, I ate a lot of meat. That's what she said. They said that. They said that. Are you still going to boo them?
Yeah, I'm booing you. That was a bad joke.
They said that.
They
yes,
wrote
I was
it.
talking to her. Thank you.
Okay. I'm pissed. If I said that, whatever. It's fine.
You'd be canceled because you're a man. I can tell them boo because I'm a woman.
And I will add, for a bit of TMI, that I have 1 to 2 normal bowel movements daily.
I
Normal.
wish.
Brag.
Normal.
That's a big
absolutely
brag.
normal.
I was in the hospital with my sister, my husband, and my mother. Pre-COVID days, am I right?
I wish.
So there I was with 60 hours worth of shit packed into my body.
What a way to look at that.
Yeah, they're remaking 48 hours to just 60 hours where it's someone just held in his shit while rock climbing.
I mean, that's my daily life.
You rock climb daily?
Well, no, but
Having multiple people looking at my exposed lady parts. The nurse mentioned that I was, quote, very backed up. And she would be giving me an enigma to help me go. I'm going to imagine she meant enema.
enema. for
However,
sure.
could be an enigma.
We don't know.
Mystery box of injections. It's an enigma. What's it going to be?
I thought you were just gonna say mystery box.
Nice. I changed my joke to mystery box. And that's it. Not only did it... Oh, hang on. Where's the last... How many times do you use enigma, lady?
She uses it multiple times?
Incorrectly too.
Mortified that she could tell that by sticking her cold-gloved hand up my mommy hole, how bad it was! I don't like mommy
I don't
hole.
like mommy hole.
I don't like that either.
Nobody ever call it that again, please.
I'm actually super into mommy
Nope,
hole.
nope, 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 nope.
Now, Christian, I can't tell if you just like the phrase mommy hole or if that's a new band you've been listening to.
That's a pretty good Midwest emo band.
I blushed and I said, oh, okay.
Why are you blushing? And
So-
why did you say it like that?
So she put in the go juice in my backed up bum hole, but as she gave me the enigma, not only did it squirt right back at her from meeting a solid wall of caca, I farted directly in her face as well.
Oh,
Well, how do you do?
I wonder if she's got a fecal impaction.
My sister started laughing and was trying to hide it poorly behind a cough. I apologized a million times and she said it was no problem. My mom told my sister to leave because she was laughing so hard she was crying. At this point, the staff gave up on moving the fecal brick from my body and concentrated on getting out the baby, not made of food. I gave birth at 4 a.m. and had a 2-degree tear. But nothing mattered as I looked into the little face I had made. A beautiful baby boy. So happy and joyful I had completely forgot about the demon's turd that was trying to reside permanently within me. Well, that day, I remembered very quickly as the log finally decided to move down the river. I asked my husband to hold the baby as I carefully lifted my mangled body from the bed and shuffled my way to the bathroom as I went into labor with my second child.
Oh man, that sounds awful.
The doo-doo was crowning. And that's from the daddy hole. I gave birth to a baby boy who was 21 inches long. Jesus Christ, 21 inches?
She measured?
I
Oh,
was
wait.
21 and a half.
No. Oh, I thought
she was talking about her
the poop.
shit.
That is she not?
Oh.
Oh. The food baby I expelled was twice as long. So 42.
Wow.
A little bit
Also
of
got one of those too.
It wrapped around
Just
the bowl
bragging.
and was solid. Feeling greatly relieved, I gingerly wiped. Because, tears. And flushed that corn-eyed baby down. Well, half of it went down. And clogged the toilet. Man, I wish I had a poop knife.
Does she say that? That's so funny.
The
Wait till
nurse-
she hears about the poop glove.
The nurse came in and was so happy I had realized my sins. But then she went in the bathroom and realized the monster was still clinging to the bowl.
Oh no.
They called up someone from sanitation and it took her
no.
15 minutes of plunging
That's
and
my
flushing
nightmare.
to finally rid the world of that hot, stinky mess I had created.
That is literally my nightmare.
That's so. Hospital toilets are like top of the line industrial. You flush and it sounds like a fucking jet engine going off. I'm so surprised that they clogged it. You go, lady.
That's my nightmare. Like I know that women often you're pushing, it's the same sensation as like going to the bathroom. So I know that that's a thing that could happen, but I'm like
Well, she held it in throughout the pregnancy.
I know. But I'm like terrified. You mean the labor?
No.
The whole nine yards.
Yeah. I think that's impressive that she held it in with an enigma, too. Like,
An
because
enema.
isn't that, that like, numbs everything, yeah? So, like,
No.
isn't that what an enema does?
No, it's
No.
like you like squirt water up your butt or something,
Yeah.
right?
That's just-
and it just flushes you
It's
out.
supposed
That
to be
helps
like
get everything out.
lubricate everything.
In my mind, enigma enema, because I had to change it from enigma, was going into what's the shot that you get into your back?
Epidural.
Epidural. My brain was changing enigma to epidural the whole time.
Ah.
Not the same.
So you're an idiot.
Yes.
Oh fuck! It says epidural the whole time.
Oh, I was just reading it wrong. I pulled a Christian.
My sister again lost her shit, and at this time we were all laughing. I felt really bad, but the woman plunging said the pluming in the hospital was a crap, and she unclogged toilets all day.
It probably looked like a travel neck pillow in the toilet. That's so funny.
Oh, we don't like that joke anymore. It came from another Josh.
Oh, never mind. It's not
Boo
funny.
that joke.
Damn, dude. Damn, dude. The woman is a saint, and I hope she's getting paid more than anyone there to have to deal with the crappy plumbing. So the moral of the story is eat more fiber before going into labor, and tip the sanitation people as they leave your room. My sister listens to the show, and I'm hoping if you read this story, she hears it and remembers the day I gave birth to 2 babies. Shout out to Jessica. I recommend that she start listening to this podcast. It turns out we both have amazing taste because she was already listening to it.
Aw,
Please feel
that's
free
cute.
to give her shit for not recommending it to me first. Jessica, always be fucking
Are you
plugging.
fucking kidding me, Jessica?
Come on, Jessica.
I hope you tell all your friends to listen to the Judgies.
I wonder what she named them both. What do you name a shit?
Jessica.
Steven?
Steven.
Jessica. Oof.
I'm just kidding.
No one say Josh or it'll hurt my feelings.
Nonsense.
Josh.
Joshua?
No, I said no one.
No, I call it Joshua, though. But Josh for short. Like, when I flush it down, like,
Don't
Josh.
also don't say Josh for short. It's kind of like redundant.
Did it hurt your feelings earlier when Erica's like, I've taken a shit that's at least 40 inches long, and it, like, knowing that it's longer than you, does that hurt your feelings?
Erica's taken a shit so big it could ride a roller coaster upside down before I could.
Yeah.
Gertrude? I don't know, I feel like
Gertrude?
Gertrude? Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're workshopping it.
All right, you ready for the last package to be opened?
Luis, what's the biggest shit you've ever taken?
Okay, maybe.
Probably like 12 inches.
Like, are we talking this banana?
That's about, no, maybe a little longer.
This carrot? Let's stretch. Yeah. All right, let go.
don't like
We literally have a poop one.
That's about it.
Yeah, there's literally a turd one here. That's
Oh.
impressive, guys.
All right, guys.
You know what's... Let's just... A little dive
one
into
last package.
Well, here, a quick dive behind the scenes. When we were talking this morning about, well, what should we do on this episode tonight? I brought up the idea, how about we go get Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah.
I'll eat 24 spicy garlic queens right before we record. And we'll just see how long we can go in the episode before I have violent diarrhea.
It's 30 minutes from first wing to mouth.
Yeah.
That's when the timer starts.
All right, we've got a letter.
It would have been, I think it would have been a great experience for the listeners to see how quickly I get violent diarrhea from Buffalo Wild Wings.
We wouldn't have even made it from the restaurant to here to set up before you had to poop.
I would have really tried to hold it. You guys probably could have heard the bubble guts.
All right, we
Would
got
have
a
been picked
letter.
up on the audio.
We got a letter. Hi, Judgies. This package comes at you all the way from Portland, Oregon. I saw some of your TikToks and had always enjoyed listening to Reddit stories, so I gave your podcast a listen. I'll admit I used to skip the first 4 to 6 minutes because of y'all reading reviews for so long.
Listen.
You're one of the reviews haters?
Listen,
Boo.
people in chat, I can start a poll. Do we like reviews or not? Let me start a poll here. Oops. I don't know what happened. Here we go. We're going to start a poll.
Do we like reviews?
Reviews good? Yes or no? Let's get that. Erica, continue while that's going.
I was also being shown the episodes from newest to oldest, so eventually I went back and started from the beginning, and I no longer skipped through to the stories. I really enjoy your banter and feeling like I'm sitting amongst friends. Sometimes I have found myself talking back when I know some of the things y'all are criticizing, mostly with the astrology episode. Pronouncing sag like saggy balls. It's supposed to be just like you're saying the first part of Sagittarius.
She must be an Aries.
Also, Cap is short for Capricorn, and it's just because their names are too damn long. Agreed. Not everybody can be as great as Leos. If you know, you know. I was amused
Literally nobody likes Leos.
First of all, you're married to one asshole, alright?
He loves you, though, not likes you. Big difference.
That's fair. I got a little heated for a second there, I'm sorry.
Very Leo of you.
Honestly.
I'm a Cancer rising.
I was amused when I put names with faces and realized almost every Josh looks the same. My husband's name is also Josh. He's also 5'2".
It's not also.
He is. This is the same height as you at 5'2". I'm just kidding. She said also 5'9" and wears glasses.
Oh, did they send us? I feel like I've read this review, like this actual review.
I don't know.
Maybe there's a different person who's married to somebody or dating somebody named Josh who's 5'9" and wears glasses.
His best friend fits the same description and yep, also named Josh. You have them both on the hair, though my husband has a kick-ass beard. So,
I've got better hair.
You've got better hair, he's got a better beard.
Yeah, I mean my beard's ass.
I'm all caught up on the pod now, and I'm honestly sad I have to wait until Mondays to get more. Hope all of you are doing well. In this package, I made you some resin things.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is a hobby I picked up over lockdown and have continued even after going back to work. I'm a hairstylist by day. Josh and Christian, the little boxes are for you. Choose whichever color you like. Erica and Aurora, the planchette keychains are for you. Spoiler alert. Again, choose whichever color you like best. Also, there are earrings I made for each of you wrapped with your initials on the outside. Aww. I hope I got each of your vibes right. If you want to trade, I won't be offended.
Does it say their name?
Yeah. Love y'all. Keep on judging. Victoria. P.S. You're welcome to use my name and location. Oh. Should have read that first one. If you want to post pictures with the creations on my Instagram, you can tag me. And if you ever come to Portland, let me play with your hair. Oh.
Who's hair?
I'll let you tussle.
She's a hairdresser.
Oh, I missed that part.
Okay.
Let's
get to the meat of it.
One of the reasons why we opened up the P.O. box was somebody on Twitter asked us because they wanted to send Erica earrings. So I wonder if it's the same person. I can't remember their name.
That's really good. How did you get such good lines?
Oh, they must have a pressure cooker. These are gonna be great for our dice.
Yeah. You like blue better, right?
I'm a blue boy.
Or you want octagon or blue?
It's a hexagon, but
Oh, hell yeah. Look at these stickers.
Oh, those are Those are badass.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's kind of holographic.
Does it say
You can't
ACAB?
see.
Yeah.
It says ACAB.
I have dibs on ACAB.
Well, there's
There's
four of them, so.
I have dibs on all 4 of them. I said.
No.
Okay, well-
on my computer.
Anyway, the oh, these are all sick as hell. She said these are stickers of her cat. I think the cat's name's Freya.
Oatmeal raisin's really good.
There's her cat in a spaceship that's all holographic, and then her cat in space, and then
Her cat in space.
her cat with ACAB above with devil horns and like a demonic thing. I love it. I think it's great. This is great.
That's
I'm
amazing.
So excited.
Is that the last package?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
my
it's a
lid.
cat.
No cap.
Well, it does have cat
That feels
These are
nice.
well made.
Yeah, it's very strong
Wow.
resin.
I'm impressed.
Oatmeal raisin is so criminally underrated.
Ooh.
now. I saw someone ask me if I know one Led Zeppelin song. Let It Be, Loser.
Led Zeppelin, Let It Be.
Gimme Shelter.
Incorrect.
In the guy in the Ida, or whatever
Oh my
the
god.
Iron
No.
Butterfly.
Seven Nation Army.
Also incorrect.
Isn't it? Don't they have that one song that goes, yeah, wet we burn.
Oh, this
Oh.
is so freaking cool!
Don't you hold my hand and stay a while.
It's
Is that a Ouija board?
board?
Is that a Luigi board?
It's a Ouija board and it comes. Oh god.
That is
And it
awesome.
comes with- this is so freaking badass.
We should have. Oh man, it would have been great to have on the Halloween app or
I know.
something.
Oh, there's all sorts of stuff. This is high
They loaded
quality
it up.
shit. They like honed it up.
From Portland, huh?
From Portland. Thank you, Victoria. This is cool as hell.
Get that. Nah, it's whatever.
These are my earrings. I'll let Aurora look at her own.
I'm pretty sure. No, I don't think that was Greta Van Fleet. I'm pretty sure that was Led Zeppelin.
I know Greta Van Fleet. I'm their biggest fan.
Another Josh,
I don't like that member, though.
the lead singer.
He's my least favorite.
I like his
These are
brother better.
Cool.
He tries too hard to be in the 70s. You know what I mean?
Does she say her Insta on there?
Yeah.
Drop her Insta. People are clamoring for it.
I'm busy.
Christian, get the note. Here, I'll take it here.
Oh, sick as hell. This one says fuck off. You guys know what this is? No,
Oh,
you
it's
guys
the-
don't know.
It's like a protector thing, right?
Yeah,
So-
Oh,
you put this between
knuckles?
your knuckles.
Hell yeah.
That looks like it would hurt so bad. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess that's the point, right?
That's the point.
Aurora's. Well, that's the point.
She was pointing to the point.
Yeah. Aurora's friend makes those as well. Her Instagram is at Victoria Creates. Creates spelt with a K.
This is so fucking cool. I'm so excited about this.
Dual fisting?
Well, one's for me and one's for Aurora.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can't show this one on there because
Woo wee!
it's a vagina.
Why can't you show
see?
it?
Because it's.
Hell yeah.
I don't want us to get taken
Okay.
off the internet.
Guys, we have to end right now. Give me
I
that.
didn't show it.
Can I look at that in the bathroom?
Disgusting.
I can't believe they sent us a mommy hole.
Stop. Oh my god, these are gorgeous.
Mommy hole.
Listen, I might be going
Yeah,
and buying more things from her because
Mewling
these are
Mew.
incredible.
That's how you spell it. Victoria Creates with a K. Unless you are Victoria Creates. Also, Katera, the thing is with the packages as they come, it sort of falls into that thing as
I don't know what these
with the
ones are.
reviews where we
They're
didn't.
cat paws.
We like incorporating you guys, obviously, a ton.
Cat paws.
But we can't spend a ton of time each episode opening up packages. So I don't know. Maybe we'll just have lives every month or something to do packages. That'll kill Erica.
Yeah.
But
Having to wait a whole month is gonna kill me. Especially because I'm the one that usually goes to pick up the packages. Like I check the PO box. I check it twice a week, and there's almost always something in there, and it kills me not to open it right then and there in the post office.
My Christmas present's gonna be here in a couple weeks for you guys, and I don't want you guys to open it till like later next month, and that one's gonna kill you because it's can I cuss?
yeah,
Badass.
We didn't say like
hella
fuck.
cool.
I've said fuck like 4 times already.
Is it okay if can we be crude and lewd on this?
I don't know if we saw this one
I don't think
either.
we read it.
Also,
You can send
Katera.
us postcards too.
Oh yeah, someone sent us that. It doesn't have a name or anything.
Does
It's
not
just
have a name. I
yeah.
have no idea where it's from.
It doesn't have any information on it.
It looks like it was postmarked in Wisconsin, but that really doesn't mean a whole lot either. It says, thanks for being the best podcast host. You are amazing. Thank you.
Katera, the thing with reviews is Apple reviews really, really help our podcast, which is why we started that. Because it pushes us up the Apple podcast charts.
Yeah,
That's why we specifically do like Apple podcast reviews.
It makes it so like when you Google us, we are more likely to come up.
It helps a ton with SEO.
Then when we like talk to fucking marketing bigwigs, we can be like, we've been in the top 100 of Apple podcasts, and like, oh wow, you're so cool.
Yeah. So that's why we do that. It's not like we don't do it just because we like slow jerking ourselves off on the camera.
That's why I do it.
Yeah. I just slow jerk myself off with the camera in my own time. I've accidentally sent it to Christian. I was like, hey, can you edit this podcast? And it's just me giving the old devil's stare into a mirror.
It does feel pretty good. I got that compliment earlier, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Let's give it to a random person in here. Unknown user. You're fucking hot.
Look at that picture. I don't have glasses on, so I can't see it, but... Oh, my mom suggests that we do TikTok opening packages.
That's a bad idea, Tasha. Get her out.
We can
Get her out.
T-money. Luis rules.
This is actually Steven.
I think any like even the stars reviews is good for the Apple stuff. I don't know if leaving an actual like comment matters.
I think the comment is just to try to get new listeners like, oh,
Right.
they'll see me.
Yeah.
So I didn't look at the poll. Did they say no more reviews?
It said 80% yes, like the reviews, but we started to cut them down towards the end there. Like,
How many were you guys reading?
we were
did
doing
one
one
each.
each.
Oh.
Well, sometimes I would do 2 or 3.
At the
You know.
the thing is, at the beginning, it's like, you know,
It was so new and felt so good.
here's a little look. We're getting into the weeds here on the back half, but we had 100 listeners a week. Yes, the Judgies are live. Where have you been? We've been live for an hour
Fred,
and a
I
half.
do speak Spanish.
No, I was just giving you shit, Fred. We had 100 listeners in a week up until for the first about 48 episodes of our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And then out of nowhere we blew up because of TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So we obviously we still don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But
As
with,
you guys have witnessed.
with the reviews stuff, it's like we know the reviews are useful, so that's why we're incorporating them, and we wanted to try to read every single review because we want to include the listeners and like let you guys do stuff. So now with the reviews, like we just can't read all of them because it would take so much time.
Which, thank you for sending in all of these reviews. They're fabulous. I love every single one of them.
I'm sorry, Fred.
What did you do to Fred?
I made a joke that Fred assumed. It's like, oh wow, Fred assumed that Luis speaks Spanish.
Oh.
And so he said, Luis, I'm sorry for assuming you speak Spanish.
Luis, tell us a story in Spanish.
Este gringo.
Este gringo. No, I don't know. What do you want to hear? Hoy me desperté en la mañana y...
He's making
Comí-
every word of
I
this up. He's
have
just
no
talking
idea.
some
Luis.
bullshit.
How worried are we about Nona that they're out of Chef Mirto seasoning?
No, they're not. Oh, you're out of shit. Yeah, that's bad. You need to go buy more. That shit slaps.
Like how you're like, how do you know I'm not out?
No, I thought she meant in general because like,
Oh, like
'cause we had a
supply
big
chain?
tortilla shortage here in Illinois.
Mm.
So when she said that, I'm like, no, we are not out of that. That stuff slaps. I got Clan on that stuff, and he said he puts it on everything.
What's the bottle look like?
It's like a chef on there. It's
Okay.
red.
Yes. You left that at my house one time, and yeah, it goes on everything.
I culture these guys, everyone, just so you know.
Yeah. Do you want to know what my favorite Spanish word is? Are you ready for it?
I'm excited.
Give
Yes.
me
Is
the
it-
elementary level. We all know.
Is it gonna be like Spanish one?
Wait, can I guess?
Yeah.
Biblioteca.
Oh,
No.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it grapadora?
Oh, that's a really good one.
It's sacapuntas.
Sacapunta.
I also love basura.
Basura is
What's
what
that telling?
I don't know, you garbage, basura. I probably have a terrible accent. I'm so
Guanajuato.
sorry.
Guanajuato is good.
What is that?
That's where Fred's from.
Oh.
I like that word too, though. Guanajuato.
Tasha, pencil sharpener.
Yes, that
Correct.
is what sacapuntas means. Mama knows what's up.
We can't vlog because we don't go anywhere. We'll come to California when we're getting paid to do it. Obviously, none of us even have vacation time for the rest of the year
Yeah,
anyway.
no, I don't get more vacation until June 19th.
You guys are
Juneteenth.
wrong.
Juneteenth?
Yeah, that's my work anniversary is Juneteenth. And I said that to like people at work, and they all looked at me like I was an idiot. And then when we got Juneteenth off this year, and I was really excited about it because like that means that America is actually recognizing Juneteenth for this purpose, and everybody threw a fit. Like,
I was at B-Dubs yesterday, and this dude was like freaking out. He's like, I can't believe people are gonna get Juneteenth off, but not President's Day. I'm like, what? That's
The only reason I'm mad about President's Day is that sometimes it lands on my birthday, and it means I get my birthday off.
you don't get.
I used to, my bad.
I get his birthday off, and that's real fun for me.
And then you get him off on your birthday.
Stop it.
On his birthday.
Josh,
I mean, yeah, but stop it. My mom's on here.
I'm pretty offended. I'm pretty offended that you assumed I don't have vacation days left.
I said I'm pretty sure.
I looked just Thursday afternoon. I have 44 days of vacation time built up.
44 days?
Do you really? Let's go to California for my birthday.
I can only
Fuck
have
you,
50
I
days of
wanna go.
vacation.
For my
I'm
birthday,
like-
you can come too.
Is that why
I
you
don't
just...
have any vacation left.
After I looked, I was like, maybe that's why my boss is like, you sure you don't want any vacation time? And I was like,
Fuck, take the whole month of December off.
no. Well, that's the problem. Is my job is like a job where I just can't take long times off because then I come back and it's just a fucking nightmare.
So, real quick, we did schedule this live on YouTube. We didn't send it out because we didn't know how it was going to be. We'll do more with that in the future. But so people are asking what we do for work. I'll go first because mine's boring. I work for a sand company as
A frack sand company.
No, we produce frac sand. We don't use the frac sand, but we also produce glass sand, which is incredibly useful.
Yeah.
But so I work for a sand company as an analytical chemist.
I do sales,
Oh,
logistics sales right now,
it's really
but
stinky.
nothing crazy. Kind of boring. I just ship shit. That's it.
Yeah, I pound sand. I used to pound sand. I got upgraded from sand pounder.
We do ship sand.
You ship sand?
Mhm.
Where from? What company?
I don't know, some Iowa company.
Oh, nice.
So,
I'm a biomedical technician. I repair medical equipment.
I have the fanciest title of us all. I am a communicable disease investigator. So this is the spiel I give when people ask me about my job. I work for a local health department, and I'm the person that if you test positive for something that's reportable in Illinois, like salmonella, E. coli, COVID, obviously, hepatitis, I don't do STDs or tuberculosis.
I don't
Histoplasmosis,
do
Lyme disease.
STDs or tuberculosis. Do you have anything like...
Meaning, like, don't ask me questions about STDs because I'm not going to know.
I don't do cheese. Like, do you have anything that's
Stop
like
it.
dairy-free or STD
Anyway.
less?
If you test positive, your test results come to me, and then I call you and figure out how you got it.
We got a bunch of STEM majors and then Luis.
who's a college dropout?
But Luis makes more money than all of us, so...
Practically combined.
He just fucking shits on us.
My old title used to be way cooler.
What was your old title?
Senior coordinator for client services.
And then,
Ooh.
was that after you got upgraded from Pussy Eater? Oh, that was Steven.
Stop.
I guess I blamed mine. Mine's biomedical engineering technician.
That's pretty bad.
That's a lot better, but I'd just say I'm biomedical technician.
Okay, and mine is technically senior analytical lab chemist with
No one cares, Josh. Shut the fuck up.
with a OSHA training in safety hazards and awareness. So.
We're literally losing viewers. Charlie O'Gabriel, we do need to get Erica into that private sector.
Shay.
Listen, if my boss is watching this, everything I'm saying is clearly a joke. I am looking to jump ship. The pandemic has really ruined my love for my job. So
Shay.
if you got advice for private sector, DM
Have you ever
me.
told them how excited you were for your job and then COVID hit? And
You
were
guys,
just...
I loved my job.
At the beginning of COVID, Erica had to tell the first person in our county that had to tell her family that they died.
Oh yeah.
Because they didn't know what to do with like the information. They're like, I guess you're doing it, toots.
Yeah. I have to investigate all COVID deaths, outbreaks. Like if you call our local health department and you have a question about COVID, you'll get me. If you have a question about any disease, except for TB and STDs, those calls go to me. Anyway, yeah, when COVID first started, I'm the only one at my department that does my job. So
Right.
I was working like 12-hour days, 7 days a week for like 3 solid months.
On that grind set.
Yeah, I was getting phone calls at 3 o'clock in the morning from doctors wanting me to authorize their patients to get tested for COVID, and back then I couldn't just let anybody get tested. They were really stringent with that, and I had doctors calling me a fucking idiot and piece of shit like all the time.
Can you imagine, and then like having to talk to people in an area, because we're in a small rural area, of like, they're misreporting, they're over-reporting COVID cases, and I'd just be like, I literally know the person who does all of them, so shut the fuck up.
Charlie O'Gabriel, please email me. Email at Judgies. I'm flustered. It's
judgiespod@gmail.com. JUDGIES pod.
Please email me.
Or DM us on Instagram.
Yeah, I remember seeing you the first time, like, because I was in Denver then.
Yeah, when we Zoomed.
So then,
FaceTimed or
no, not even then. But like, I remember coming home for the first time and seeing you in
On
person.
the podcast.
Was it the first time I came home?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that day I remember seeing you then, and you just looked miserable. And you're like, Luis, I fucking hate my job, and I'm like, I can't imagine.
Right, and remember how excited I was? Like,
yeah, you were.
My job is so fucking cool.
You were so excited.
Ruined it.
You loved it up until COVID.
I loved it, and even like through like the first 6 months of COVID, I was like, it's gonna pass. You know, it's just a pandemic. We'll get through it, and it's like over a year later.
It's almost 2 now, right?
Almost 2 years. And I know, working in public health, like, we still have H1N1. I still get cases of H1N1 every single year. And that was 10 years ago. More than 10 years ago. So, like, it's never going to go away for me in public health. But...
Oops, you're good. We're still alive.
Yeah, it's... I love public health. I like feeling like I'm helping people. My job is really interesting. I'm constantly learning things. But I'm miserable and sad and depressed. And this is like, so we had an outbreak at our veterans home. And it was awful. It was awful. And I don't really have a whole lot to do with our veterans home because it's a state-run facility, but I was like the point of contact for our local people. And it was really, really bad. And that's like what put me over the edge. That is, that's what got me on antidepressants. And finally, a year after that, I'm finally going to therapy, and I'm starting to feel better. But I'm like, there's a ton of lawsuits coming out for this veterans home situation, and I haven't been implicated in anything, which is cool. But I'm sure I'll be called as a witness or something. They're still asking for all my emails. It's a really stressful job sometimes. The pandemic has. Anyway, enough about
Ricky,
me.
You know we're always here for you, and we love you.
We all love you, Ricky.
Oh! There's Nor.
Hi, Nor.
I'm looking... Do you want to do a sneak peek at the merch that's coming out?
Yes.
That's what I was looking up while
Something
you were
a little bit more
talking
exciting
about.
than me.
What were you talking
complaining.
about? Like, stupid shit. I don't know.
Yeah, me complaining.
Can we see it on here?
No, but
Tobias,
I can put them in the drive real quick.
I'm doing better now, thanks. Thanks for all the love, guys. It's been really hard.
Why is Jennifer? Excuse me. Why do you assume that I was the one in charge of ordering things? We have obviously stands for when we're on the couches, but we didn't think we'd be doing this, so we're not prepared for that.
Also, just another quick side note. If you think that I was miserable, which I was, you should also think that your local health department was miserable. And if you feel up to it, send them a little thank you card, just anonymous or whatever, and just say thanks, because we don't get appreciated a lot in public health. Most people just call me to yell at me about shit that's out of my control. But if you guys send like a little love letter to them, I know that they really appreciate it.
This should be going into the drive in a minute.
Can you do screen sharing? That's a thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Are you guys ready? Do you guys want to see the merch?
You might want to move the screen over so that way.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Do you guys want to see the merch that we've got coming up soon, very soon? So merch is kind of complicated. We have a few ideas, obviously. It's not Chuck merch, so get your fucking hopes out of the gutter. Or put them back in the gutter,
We're working on that.
So
Shit takes time.
we're releasing merch. It's very expertly designed, if I do say so myself. I'm going to hang on, let me change the thing. Christian, you want to talk about the merch?
Yeah, so we've been working with a company called Bonfire. We've been, messing around with a couple ideas, hashing it out. I think we originally had like 12 shirt ideas, and we kind of whittled it down to one very, very refined, just masterpiece of a shirt. So, Josh,
This is the first time I'm seeing it, and it's badass.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, that's cool. I love that color.
let's all get hyped, boys.
I'm trying. Hang on.
What are you trying to do, Joshua?
Well, I don't want to show the email, and I can't.
Do you have snipping?
I can open it in Google Docs.
It didn't work.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would have just done that. Yeah. And now I can just do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. No more.
Let's get a round of applause for this bad boy.
It's really good. I like it a lot.
Me too.
No. Well, this is embarrassing because I don't know if it's working.
Hide that one.
Well, there it is. Can we do PIP? There's got to be a way to do PIP. But there it is. Just second text whatever you don't want to show. Listen.
Copy and paste and put
They
it in the
saw
chat.
it. They saw it.
Yeah, they saw it. They saw
Oh,
it.
okay,
But we
cool.
can't talk while it's on because I don't know what I'm doing. That is Josh's Beans, established 2020. I'm sorry, I like beans. Hopefully that comes out soon.
We were hoping to get a couple of
We got to a dead silent image of beans. Oh, I'm sure there's a way. We didn't set this up at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the I'm sorry I eat beans. This has been in production for months.
Yeah.
So
It's
sorry.
taken a long time
So,
to get this shit going.
We all work full-time jobs, and then when we get home, we're like, oh, fuck, we forgot to email them back. And then we take, 2 business days to email them, and then 3 business weeks to respond to their response.
So yeah, get excited. We were trying to get it ready for today, because today was of course supposed to be the live show. But both of those things fell through. So what are you gonna do? Now here we are.
Now here we are.
I'm excited.
Yeah, only a few more months for the mommy hole shirts. We should get
We're
mommy hole, but send up like
I-
a band T-shirt.
I think we do this.
I'm writing that down.
No, please don't.
We get those like shorts back from like 2009 that used to say like juicy on the butt, but we'll just get mommy hole on the butt.
Oh God.
Yes.
Absolutely
It'd be
not.
mommy hole in the front. Fanny packs.
Stop it.
Underwear?
Okay, fanny
Underwear?
packs with the
Underwear?
Underwear?
Okay. Or
We're
we
getting
all
somewhere.
we learn how to professionally tattoo, and we tattoo mommy
No.
hole with an arrow pointing
No,
down.
absolutely not.
I like Rizzo.
Mommy hole with an arrow pointing to the neck hole.
Oh my God, no. Disgusting.
So yeah, there's our merch. Christian, you are so cursed. Proud mommy hole
Do you
owner.
Don't encourage this.
Get bumper stickers instead of my student is on the honor roll. My wife is on the mommy hole.
Stop. Joshua, do you have my my mock-ups of shirt ideas?
They're still
I
downstairs.
have no idea where they're at.
I didn't bring them up.
You could just what was your favorite
Aurora
one?
said
What
no.
was the one?
Aurora, thumbs down. Hey Aurora, can you bring up my notebook from the dining room
And
table?
a cookie. Bring me a cookie.
And then we'll probably end it because we've been here a while. We might go live on TikTok after this. Probably not.
Probably not. I've had enough of you fucks.
You want to
Alright.
have dinner?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty hungry
Yeah,
actually.
me too.
Um,
I'm calling the cops.
Guys,
oh, you be no.
I'm upset because I had this. Can you guys
They
still?
can't hear it. No,
They can't
No, they
hear it.
can't hear
No.
this. Okay, that's.
I'll
fine.
describe it. I'll describe it really good if you play it.
No, it's all right.
No, I'm like very just air horn, air horn, air horn.
Can you give us the hammer? Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
at least mine wasn't good enough for you.
Guys, eventually we'll figure out the streaming stuff, and we'd love to do it more for you.
Yeah, this was fun.
Maybe we'll actually set up a Twitch instead of a YouTube. Who knows? Make an Insta post or tweet with ideas and we can vote.
We don't care about your opinions. I'm just kidding.
The thing, can I get a reverb fart followed with a bruh? What are you, Castelli? That's like top tier Castelli humor right there. If the thing is with the merch, like our biggest thing that stops us is getting a graphic designer.
You did bring me cookies. You are my
You can hand me that,
favorite.
Erica. No, the book.
Look at all this.
So we can
shit.
show you some of the stuff we had mocked up because Aurora is
Those are
a
beautiful.
very, very good artist.
Can you show the screen?
But the issue is time because she's got her own stuff. So
They might be crunchy.
Thank you.
I don't.
Do you want me to tell you if they're terrible? Okay.
Juda's up here too.
Jude was already in the chat once. Anyone that missed it.
Savannah
missed it.
says your hair is pretty, Erica.
I'm pretty good. You know I would tell you.
That
What
should be absolutely bussin'.
Okay.
What happened?
Somebody said you have nice hair.
Thanks. It's my favorite thing about myself.
Uh,
It's really the only thing I
So-
like about myself.
This is the first two. The first one was going to be our Halloween shirt. So that shows how good we are at timing. So it says pun dead. It's going to focus.
I forgot about that.
I don't know why it's not going.
Do you want me to go?
It's because we all have faces.
I can do
in the-
autofocus. I can change it off of the autofocus.
It's because we have faces in the
Right in the background.
Yeah.
Well, no, the face detection should be off. But it says pun dead, and it's supposed to be a ghastly Erica saying boo. And the tombstones would say funny little puns. Then the next one is, of course, Josh's beans. That's the one we actually made. Those cookies do not taste like cardboard. Aurora's an amazing cook.
They are really good, just so you guys know.
Next
Then why do you
one.
only take one bite, Luis?
Because I don't.
Take another bite then. No, you said they're really good. Take another bite.
The next one is
So good.
egg cat. So it's a little
they're
cat
really good.
surrounded by eggs. Very roughly designed. And then the other one is pound sand, which is a tamper with pound sand around it. In the stylings of Barstool Sports, but it says pound sand instead. Alternative design on that was like a retro happy guy face that says go pound sand. And then we've got, maybe we'll do all of them again. The thing is, graphic design is the hard part. The Mimi and Bra merch, which I forgot about and I'm just now looking at, is fucking hilarious. I really want to make this. Is a gavel hitting a pile of sand. That's a good idea.
That was a great.
Even though we're trying to get
Workshop.
we're trying to get away from the gavels. The next one is Mimi and Bra merch, and it says, "Don't talk to me until I've had my Mimi and Bra." But all of that would be in different fonts, like you would see on like a shitty T-shirt. A koozie with lip by lip is on there, and then we want my personal favorite merch. I'll tell you in a second. I'm getting away from the gavel. My personal favorite merch we ever made yet is like pop art on the bottom, sort of like what's that dude's name?
Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol, but with the Judgies logo.
Judgies logo.
I really want to make that and put on a crew neck sweatshirt. That's my ideal merch.
That one will be the easiest one for us to do
Yeah, because
ourselves.
we already have those. But the reason why we're getting away from the gavel is the person joining us is Luis. He was on episode 7, the roommate episode. The reason why we're trying to get away from the gavel is solely because people think we're supposed to be like legal experts or something sometimes. Like people assume that we're like judges, which is not what we want to have.
They're just judgmental.
Yeah.
Judgy bitches.
So that's why we're trying to get away from it. We of course first went with the pun on it, but yeah, it makes it seem like we talk about the law. So like our first big TikTok that really sparked us was the story about the guy he wasn't taking pictures of the girl's ass squatting.
The gym bros came for us.
And so many gym bros were like, it's not technically against the law. Where'd you get your law degree? And it's like, oh, I forgot when things aren't technically against the law, that means it's fine. So
Yeah.
that's why we're trying to get away from it. What other names were we thinking of?
I can't even remember. It's been so long.
The only other one that I can remember is like this corner of the internet.
Yeah.
But it's too wordy.
Yeah, it was too wordy, and then it was like, once you have it be that, it feels like we have to find brand new topics and new like
Too much work.
not even, I guess too much work, but it's like
Just
we're
gaslighting.
fucking boomers and we don't know how to find new websites and fucking new weirdos to talk about every week.
Do you guys remember Stumble Upon?
Yes.
That would. I think it's down now, but that would have been great actually.
Someone said just gaslight the gym bros.
Yeah, we could.
Too many words for Christian.
Absolutely too many words for Christian.
Well, I think the big thing for me was like this corner of the internet doesn't even like have a nice like, what's it called when it's abbreviated into letters,
Abbreviation.
but like
and it,
acronym.
And
It doesn't have like a nice acronym like like Mbappum like has a good one
yeah.
for like my brother.
NADPOD.
Yeah, NADPOD. Like those are all really good when it's a long title.
TPWKY. This podcast will
I know, but did they say that?
Yeah. That's what their Twitter handle is.
But do they say it? Like,
yeah,
I like-
when they say follow us on Twitter, it's at TPWKY.
Like TMG is like a good one where it's like you can just we can call it that and it's good.
TJ, bro.
TJ?
The Judgies.
TJ? Yeah. I mean that's nice about Judgies. It's 3 syllables.
Judgies.
Y'all, I'm the girl that wrote in with the boyfriend with the coworker roommate. It's still a mess. T.
Update.
Oh my goodness. She made me give back the key to his place.
What?
I think
Oh my god.
This is nuts.
I am so excited that you are on. We never get live
Fucking
updates.
rolling?
holy shit. This is intense. Okay, so T. You guys said you were solid. Are you guys still solid? Like, how's the relationship feeling?
She made you give back the key. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wild.
Erica's judging. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Can we get a recap? So the story, roughly, she felt only people on the leash should have a key.
What if one of you guys loses the key?
I can understand where she's coming from, but also
I don't
fuck
bother
that.
anymore.
So the rough story was she's dating somebody who she's a coworker with.
Mm-hmm.
They were dating. They only get to see each other 3 to 4 times a week. They live about 30 minutes away from each other.
Yeah, so normally they would stay at one or the other's apartments.
And then when her boyfriend got a new roommate, it was a coworker girl of theirs who she thought they were all friends with. But since they started dating, the boyfriend was like, "Oh, let's just stay at your place every time," and has been super weird about letting his girlfriend come over. So,
Which it was the extra room, right, for him? He let her in.
yes, yeah. So, yeah.
We were dating before she moved in.
So I think we had just said, like, well, talk, like, why, like, because I kind of understand, like, if you're trying to be super courteous with a roommate,
Yeah.
you be on your best behavior, but you have to come down because you can't just keep moving away.
Well, and I think when she wrote into us, it was during like the first couple of weeks where it's like, yeah, you're trying to be cool with the new roommate, like kind of let them do their thing, but
Okay, she says, didn't add to the email, but the 3 of us used to work together, but now she's at another store. So they still work together?
okay.
They still work at the same store.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I'm sorry.
I don't like it.
Does he still not allow you over? Like, at least are you coming over now? Because that sounds very shady.
Yeah. I agree, Katie. That is kind of sus.
Little sussy baka over there.
Okay, we're gonna change chat settings here.
We gotta speed this chat up. I think it was if you went to the other, you had to edit on the other page.
Here.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna try to speed up the
I
chat.
believe it was edit, and then if you scroll down, I think there's like chat speed. Or maybe it was on the actual other screen.
It's right here. Oh, there is no slow mode. Alright, good. Alright. I didn't know if there was slow mode or not. How do we get chat back? I got 2 of them open.
Oh my God, what is
shit.
that?
Holy shit.
I think it just
It was
It's
just
catching us
updating.
up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They were dating before we moved in.
Okay, so no more update. He does, but she hasn't been staying there this past week, staying with her dad apparently. The whole thing seems sus.
She sounds like a
Yeah.
bad
Like
roommate.
it.
Yeah, that's on her. That's a bad roommate.
Is that a mango? Girl,
Really
you need to let that man go.
Man go.
Oh my God.
my goodness.
I love that.
Is that a thing?
Can
His
Chris
name
show us
was
his
name?
dump truck?
First of all, his name's not Chris, so no, he will not show you his dump truck.
Oh, did Fred ask?
No, it's
No.
Octavio.
If Fred asks, maybe.
Also, we wanted to have a Friendsgiving, but she vetoed it because it would be too much cleanup. She kind of taking over his place. It's been like 2 weeks.
Ooh.
Sounds like a roommate from hell. I don't like this person.
It sounds like he needs to have a conversation with her about her finding her own place.
Yeah.
Because, like, it sounds like he was trying to be the nice guy and be like,
Yeah.
I'm helping you out, but it's just going back, and this doesn't sound good.
He was trying to be a good roommate, and now it's going a little too far.
I think.
Well, it is awkward. Sorry.
No, you're good.
It is awkward to, like, stand your ground on something like that.
That-
Because
yeah.
you're living with them. Yeah, that's what she was saying.
Yeah.
Because you're living with them, and, like, it's hard to, like, confront, like, your roommates.
Is Katera
But-
Rain? Is that cat?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, because I like this Katera Rain person. I think we could be friends.
Yeah. She says. She's the main girlfriend, dude. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like.
Fred says, "Show me the dumpy."
Oh, well,
Okay.
after the story.
But also, it's not Chris.
I think the thing is, like, I don't think there's anything going on yet. But I think the friend is posturing, and I think your boyfriend is being willfully ignorant to a degree.
I don't even know if I'm getting that. I think she's just a bad roommate.
Yeah, I think she's just a bad roommate. Like,
I think the roommate wants something. Because, like, to control that much is insane.
Fred ass.
wait, can I ask you a
What Fred
question?
says goes.
Yeah.
Fred, you said you sell food out of the back of your car. What kind of food? I want to know. I've actually been dying to know this whole time.
Can you steal Aurora if you can find her? She's really, really slippery.
Kissy Chrissy dump truck reveal.
Like it's a
Emotional?
you shove idiot.
Emotional.
You need to get moving on.
Kendall, if you remember a story from a couple episodes ago, somebody wrote about her boyfriend getting a new roommate and the roommate not wanting them over. That person is in the chat giving updates. Yeah, the roommate is definitely doing something nefarious. I think if I'm giving your boyfriend, if you trust your boyfriend, you can give him the benefit of the doubt, but I think he's not. He needs to do something about it.
Yeah, I agree with that. 100%.
Let's see the dumpy.
I'll show the dumpy.
I wish you could do the clap.
I mean, I'll do
Can you
it.
throw it back for us, too?
I don't got a big dumpy, guys.
Oh, it's hard to tell in
It's pretty nice.
the lighting here, but he's kind of
Christian got COVID and lost his dumpy. No, Christian did keto.
I did keto and lost
Lost
my
my
dumpy,
dumpy.
and it never came back.
Josh has a dumpy, too, though.
Josh
Yeah.
does
No
have
one
a
has. No one
dumpy.
has. said
Mine's-
this about Josh.
Mine's more of a
Josh has
frumpy.
dumpy.
No, it isn't.
No,
'Cause
you
I'm
have a dump truck
I'm
back
too
there.
stout. I'm too wide.
You
Josh
have a
actually
dump
does have. He's a thick ass baby boy back there.
Dumpers in the chat. Can we get a dumper in the chat?
What is that? Just a peach?
truck.
Smaller than I thought it would
Every day it's
be.
tacos, but we also
That's-
have
yeah.
Brownie
stuff,
face.
pepper
Who said it's
pizza,
what? Yeah,
and most.
Lauren.
Oh my god.
That's how I
jealous.
feel. I went on a diet for fucking 1 month and I lose my fucking ass and I'm pissed. I've gained back more weight and it never went back into my ass.
Just gotta do more squats, dude.
What they hurt?
Christian and I work out together. Dump truck merch when? And Christian routinely wimps out of the Bulgarian splits. So
I do. There's.
Which ones are those?
the worst.
That's where you have like a bench and you put one leg on the bench and then you kind of do like a one-legged squat.
Oh, okay.
They suck ass, but they just build the fuck out of your butt.
Can't lose what you never had. I had an ass, Katie. Listen here, you motherfucker.
Katie, listen. Here, we haven't really talked about this on the podcast, but here's the fucking real tea between me and Christian. Christian steals what I do. Okay?
Okay.
I have long hair. This fucker grows out long hair.
Longer.
I start wearing Hawaiian t-shirts. He starts wearing Hawaiian t-shirts.
He's just wearing them before you, dude.
Literally, most of the ones he owns, Aurora gave him.
The ones I own now, yes.
I brought him back.
Christian, okay, so you
I grow facial
I
hair.
saved Hawaiian t-shirts to any time we were getting shit-faced drunk. I would save a
That's
Hawaiian
true.
shirt.
That
for
is
it.
true.
It's not
That's
necess-
true.
you didn't necessarily have Hawaiian shirts, they were just party shirts.
Yeah.
They had
I
like
will
fun
say
patterns.
The Kohl's Target button down.
No. My man's only on
American Eagle button down.
I had that discount. At
I
the
will
time.
say you're right, Josh. I think I have to give all the credit to Aurora.
I started the facial hair, then he gets facial hair.
I think he's just one up in you on everything. Cause
He is better.
But I always have the ass. I have two things on Christian that he can never take from me: the ass and the bench press.
It's true.
He can own me on back and shoulder day any day of the week, but Josh, stop trauma dumping. I hate when mommy and daddy fight.
long hair, get it right.
Yeah.
It's how I felt.
Christian, well, the thing is, like, I used to have, like, I was stereotypical, like, 2010
Football bro.
long hair, like, shaggy Beatles, Justin Bieber-esque, like, when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So I've had long hair before, but with coronavirus stuff, grew it out, started putting it back. Christian had a high and tight fade up to the top,
It looks so good.
which we call the white boy special in this area. And I finally convinced him to stop.
Yeah.
I think
liked
it looks
the high and
good.
tight.
Yeah, I
liked
liked Christian with short hair.
I liked me with short hair.
Can
I
I,
like
can I say
this.
one thing though, to Erica specifically? I cut my hair and you haven't even said anything today.
How dare you, Erica?
Oh,
So fucking
How dare
shit.
It's so fucking
Oh,
wrong.
Erica gives a
shit. Give her the
shit.
carrot.
Oh no.
Give her the
Throw it
carrot.
for me.
If 2
Louise.
seconds into seeing Erica after any kind of hair treatment, she will fucking give you so much dog. Like,
We
she'll
were at
pile on
dinner
you.
and she was just staring at me until she's
I
like,
was doing a lot
"You
of
didn't
these."
even notice," and I'm like, "What?" She's like, "My hair."
Oh, you
First
can't
of all,
tell.
I
You
went
can't tell
from-
this dark room.
I went from blonde, platinum
To a
blonde,
little darker blonde.
to I'm leaving. I gotta go.
All
You
right.
still haven't said anything.
This is what makes me mad, Josh. Is
Well, now
you're
I'm
right.
not gonna.
You're right. I bite your shit, and you've been wearing this black button up, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I really like that fucking button.
When we dropped you off earlier today, I was like,
I think I'm gonna buy that button.
how funny would it be if we just showed up one day and we all wore that black button up?
So Christian did this on a shirt at Target. I bought a shirt
The
at
green one?
Target
Yeah, it's
And
another
then-
St. Patrick's Day. I was like, I really like.
because we went there together, and you were like, "Should I get it? I don't know." And I was like, "Well, if you're not getting it, I'm getting it." And then he went and bought the same ones, which is fine. We don't. It's never been an issue. But.
Yeah. The black one will be because I'm going to be getting it tomorrow, and I will be wearing it every day from here on.
Anything Josh can do, Christian can do better.
False.
Except read. Got his ass.
That's absolutely false. Josh is better than me at almost everything.
That's incorrect. Aurora
Except
gets
being funny and being smart and being cool and being
Good
witty
looking.
and being good looking and being liked by people and being
Married to me.
married to Erica and I don't know. Just overall, like being a good guy, being tall.
Yep.
it's not a skill.
Got you there.
Don't make being tall your whole personality. Aurora thrifts most of the Hawaiian shirts I get.
Aurora is an expert.
I never would have
thrifter.
guessed that.
Yeah,
They're all really
thrifted.
nice.
She has a fucking talent of guessing people's correct sizes. Like she's bought Christian and I several items that were thrifted and just spot on.
Absolutely the best fitting shirt I've ever had.
Yeah, same. I fucking love Aurora. She's my favorite.
Josh
And
is
these cookies are fire, by the way. I don't know if we said that
They're
yet,
pretty
but they're
good.
really good.
All right,
Are we calling it?
it's 8 o'clock. We've been doing this
All
for a
right.
while.
I gotta take a whiz, guys. So let's
Me
call
too.
it.
All right.
This was so much fun. I loved this.
Thanks for having me on. It was fun.
Josh does have the dumper though.
I told you. Look at that.
I'm not showing you mine.
It's a frumper.
I do not have an ass.
No, Luis does
I'm
not
flat
have an
as
ass.
fuck on my ass.
Yeah.
Literally.
It must be a Texas thing.
T
No,
Money.
it's Steven, not me.
T Money says I love Luis, and she spelled it right this time.
Thanks, Tosh. I appreciate the spelling.
Thanks, T-Money.
Katera, we'll try. We'll see what goes on with the scheduling for this. Y'all show this for free.
You can
Guys,
see more on OnlyFans at Tucky Chrissy.
thank you so much for joining us. Follow us on stuff. If you're here, you probably follow us. But
Yeah.
Share the podcast with your friends. Follow me on Twitter. That's at HoshJismith. That's HoshJighsmith. I put out bangers and then Christian fucking ratios me, so... I don't like the dip where I showed my ass on the viewership.
A lot of people left.
Guys, bye.
Goodbye, we love you.
Bye, guys.
Make good choices. I don't know if they heard that, but...